way into it. The server time that goes into this, knowing also that you're in PaperX, just look at the amount of agents that he's played this year alone. And he still does it beautifully with all the craziness that goes into PaperX playstyle.
Hello guys.
9 agents this year already. I mean, he is the one player that you could see him lock literally anything and not be surprised.
Yeah.
The first time we saw him come onto a stage back at Copenhagen in the early days of this PaperX team, he was the duelist one trick.
Yeah.
He was playing Jet, he was playing some of the Rays sometimes. That was all he was. But this guy has evolved so much into a leader for this team, into a flexible player for this team. He's the do-it-all guy for PaperX.
Yeah, he truly is.
Post.
Honestly,
Hello, Paji.
Cannot continue
Welcome.
to praise him Forsaken enough. The guy has just proven time and time again to be a force to be reckoned with. But let's go ahead though and move on to their opponents on the other side of the stage and get to know them a little bit better in a little game of G2 Truths and a Lie. It's another pun. It's another pun, maybe.
It's your day,
Oh,
Alex.
it's my last day. You gotta give a brother a little bit of
If
love.
you're just using a 2,
Cállate. Okay,
Is that a
here we
pun?
go. So you guys know how this is gonna work.
He knew more Spanish.
I'm gonna read, all right, a
आज
couple
तो जीरो
statements,
supporter
all
बन
right?
जाओ।
2 are gonna be true, 1's false. And listen, you lovely people in the chat, you can play as well. Why don't you go ahead and have some
I'm
fun?
so
जीटो
scared
जीतेगी
about
चलो
Guys,
PaperX से
which one
सपोर्ट
is
करते हैं
wrong,
फिर
all right? You
पाजी
guys ready?
I usually
ताकि
write
जीटो
this,
जीते
so I'm very scared because I'm gonna get
पावर्ड
it
बाय
wrong, and
लॉजिटेक
I'm, you know,
क्या बात है हमारे ऊपर भी थोड़ी बारिश कर दो लॉजिटेक की
Okay, let's go ahead.
trivia is my oyster.
Throw the first one up there. Here we go. All right, so Jonah P went to school, for 2 years to become an auto mechanic. Don't know where medical came from.
Good
my
coach
eyes.
from India.
Icy is the youngest member of G2, and G2 have never played in a
Good
BO5
CV.
series at a global.
गुड
Three is
टीवी
incorrect.
गुड कोच फ्रॉम
Three is
इंडिया
correct, yeah.
I think
लॉजिटेक को
The
बोलो
only global event they've ever come to, they went out 0-2.
Yeah. Oh, but Jonah P went to. You know what? He strikes
What?
me as
Wait, we still haven't said it. We still didn't get there.
भाई पैसा दे दो मेरे को बैंक में
confident
Yeah,
in your
but we were
response.
confident. Yeah.
25 डिग्री
Wait,
हाँ
wait,
भाई
wait, wait,
Oh wait,
हम
wait,
भाग जाते हैं यहाँ पे
Oh, that doesn't count.
भाई अब क्या कर सकते हैं
It's
पाजी
America's Ascension. It's international.
You know what?
The
I
question
made
क्या
is
कर
how-
सकते हैं
I
पाजी
don't know rules. I just read
Where's
the
the
thing.
buzzer?
आप हेल्प करोगे तो हमारे जैसे लोग जिंदा रह सकते हैं
Also,
और बताओ मेरी इतनी पकड़ लेके भाग गया मैं क्या करूं
so much lying.
किससे लूं उतने पैसे में
Trent played on his high school's basketball team. Valen's most played agent is Omen, and growing up, Jonah P had 2 pet ducks.
I hope 3 is
I
true.
really hope 3 is
yeah.
true. If 3 isn't true, I think I'm gonna walk.
वैसे तो
off soon.
52 डिग्री
So,
I'm actually gonna say
हाँ
that 3 is a lie.
you can say 3
दिल्ली
is a
में
lie.
तो
You want me to walk off
52
soon?
डिग्री जा रही है भाई
We'll see what happens.
Trent looks like one.
I just want to say if it's
अरे
true,
esports
then
टीम को मत स्पॉन्सर हो
I actually do want to see the
पर्सनल
top. All right, let's see. What do you got? Nick?
उठा लो ना मुझे
Suburban boy I've ever seen.
Oh,
I feel like he
अरे
played in
सब
every
कुछ था
sports team.
भाई
Well, turns out it wasn't basketball. So
Okay.
Trent played on his high school basketball team was a lie, and now Jonah.
नहीं
P,
ठोक
we
सकते
got to see
Show us the
ducks.
ducks.
कभी
Show
बाद
us
में
the
बताऊंगा
ducks. Show us the ducks.
Not a hard
वेलकम
ass,
गाइस
honestly.
वेलकम
And also Val's
नहीं
most
ठोक
played
सकते
Omen. Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
that makes sense. Yeah,
He
that
plays
makes
it all the
तो
time.
मुझे ऐसे उठा लो ना मतलब एज अ टैलेंट व्हाट शुड आई
We got
टेक्नो
one
का
more
लीक
here.
सही है क्या
G2 have the
विख्यात
third
जलोटा
highest
वेलकम टू द
selling
स्ट्रीम प्लीज
capsule
लाइक
in
सब्सक्राइब
VCT
इफ यू न्यू
Americas. Trent's favorite food, pepperoni pizza.
टेक्नो
He
का
had
लीक
the
पता
highest
नहीं यार
ACS in VCT
ऑनेस्टली मेरे को
Americas
कोई
sales.
नॉलेज नहीं है इस बारे में
Does that include playoffs?
अगर अच्छा है अगर सही है तो डिजर्विंग है
You know,
नहीं है तो आगे हो जाएगा ओके कॉल मी
I am
लेटर
just
आई विल
just a
कॉल यू
full
लेटर
guy
पाजी
that's reading.
No.
See, the
Okay.
pepperoni pizza thing sounds. I
I'm gonna
know
say that
number
is
1
not.
is true, I think.
आई विल कॉल यू लेटर
Pepperoni pizza is
G2's quite
true.
popular.
The highest ACS for his team,
I think 3 is a lie.
I will be
Hello,
disappointed if
Darshita.
Trent's favorite food
Welcome.
isn't pepperoni pizza because it's delicious.
Does he not look like his favorite food is pepperoni pizza?
The hair, yeah, maybe. You know, just see him
He's
just
just like-
vibing at
he's
the
just
side,
like
having
a
a
young
ऐसे
child.
मैं
Like,
नहीं
he looks
उठा
like that's
सकता
it.
But
मेरी
like,
work
they
में
need to
नहीं
know
आता।
what his favorite food is then, because they can't just put something random.
It's true.
If it's,
अरे
if
अब
it's a
जैसे
lie.
मर्जी उठा लो उठा लो
Get that
Maybe they
confirmation.
asked.
All right, let's go. Wait, did
Three.
you guys
Three's
pick
a lie.
Three?
Okay, yeah.
Three's a lie. Leaf had the highest
Yippee.
ACS in VCT's
मैं भी
America.
कुछ
That was a
अच्छा
lie.
तड़कता
But
भड़कता
he did
प्रोडक्शन
it
वाली
against
चीजें
Steve,
करूं
I believe.
ऐसा आप रात को कॉल
Against
करेंगे
Steve.
अरे आदित्य भाई तू
No, Oscar's
शांत
got
रह जा
Ryan in playoffs.
Yeah. Maybe Cryo?
I'm
It might have
missing.
been Cryo.
Might have been Cryo.
Well, I'll check it later.
We'll
but-
check it later. Thankfully, Space is here to give us all that
We learned.
information. All right.
G2
guys.
वर्सेस पेपर एक्स
Yeah, he was.
क्या लग रहा है तुम
So,
लोग
G2, of course. There we are. G2 is the first.
कुछ को बोलो
team
ग्राफिक
picked.
डिजाइनर
They're in
ढूंढे
the
ऐसा
draw show
काम
now.
है
Here's the question. G2 picked first. Was that a mistake? Was that a bold choice?
ग्राफिक डिजाइनर तो है मेरे पास एडिटर भी है, मैंने अपना पर्सनल एडिटर भी हायर करके रखा है, उसको भी पकार दे रहा
They
हूँ.
just wanted to create that. They said that they wanted a game with high expectations, with all the crowd just cheering and going
मैंने
crazy for it.
रख के रखा है.
And they decided to go for G2. Hear me out. To me,
I
it's
क्या chill desk
a
इनका, desk तो
small
बहुत chill
surprise
है.
because of the form that we saw G2 play in and how
तुम लोग का भी तो BGMI का अच्छा होता होगा दर्शिता.
not the biggest surprise.
I will say though, like matchup-wise, I think
Yeah.
PaperX matches up incredibly well against G2. We've known G2 to be a team that, you know, oftentimes kind of.
It is a big variable.
So to
Sure.
speak.
I also think
PaperX
so.
very much doesn't.
But I am
Although
supportive.
I do think so. One of my favorite things about watching G2 in the Americas stage was how good they are at shutting down star players. You watch them against people like I almost said it, like Icy Ospas, the name I was looking for there, of course. And they're really good, I think, especially on their defensive side, at finding timings to go for double, triple swings to play really well together. We saw
ये
it
देखो आ गया
They're
मेरा
super coordinated,
editor
with
साहब.
really good discipline.
One side मैच होगा. हेलो सहर्ष, हेलो श्रीमान. बीजेएमआई गुड भाई, इनका अलग चिल होता है. इनका जो जिसका काम है वो देखेगा ना. हाँ तो भाई मैं अभी एकदम प्रोफेशनल हो गया हूँ. मैंने एडिटर भी हायर कर लिया, सब कुछ कर लिया. टीम प्रैक्टिस चल रही है कालरा. थिंक प्लेयर्स आर गोइंग टू फ्लाई टू द बूट कैंप, सो थोड़ा उन्हें टाइम चाहिए था, सो दे हैव टेकन सम टाइम. लीड के टाइम इंजन से अगेंस्ट PRX भाई. भाई देखो आदित्य क्या कर सकते हैं. एडिटर साहब को डेंगू हो गया उधर भी. अबे श्रीमान भाई, उधर भी डेंगू वाले मच्छर हैं. हेलो एडिटर साहब, गुड टू सी यू. डेली स्ट्रीमिंग बाजी करूंगा, रेगुलरली करूंगा. डेली तो नहीं कर सकता, बट जितना कर सकता हूँ करूंगा. वन साइड मैच. शहर्ष वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. वन साइडेड मैच होगा किसके लिए? आई थिंक तो PaperX. कल कोई ग्रुप में बोल रहा था फनाटिक विल रोल जेनजी. मैंने तो नहीं बोला भाई. आप जाओगे बूट कैंप? यस विख्यात, आई एम traveling 2 days later. Traveling 2 days later.
And even the first moments that you go into the server, you either super sure and you take the upper hand, or it's going to be.
जिससे बुरा लगा प्रणय का भी सेम हाल. हाँ लगता है प्रणय को भी सेम हुआ है. अबे श्रीमंत प्रणय को भी हुआ है ना भाई.
There was a real world where the guard could have won that back then. This team was good, even the core of it,
No
even a
gaya.
few years ago. And the fact that they had to go all the way back through challengers. right
सब
back to the
दिल्ली
century,
आ जाओ,
now
यहाँ
come back
गर्मी
and
में
have this rematch, I
अच्छा
think is really proof of the
मर चुके हैं.
resiliency
क्या
and
बात
the
है
growth of
आदित्य.
this team. Because people are going to look at PaperX and say this is one of the favorites to win the tournament and discount G2 in this match. But I actually think their style plays really
I will
well
stream,
into a
Paji,
disruptive team
don't
like
worry.
PaperX, and I think they have it
जी
in
का
them
न्यू
to find
वीडियो
upsets,
देखा,
especially if the map pool
लास्ट
is
देखा था,
Yeah,
नया
we
वाला
still
नहीं
need
देखा.
to know how they're going
Do
to
you
do
guys
this,
want me to see
event.
that?
Again, I think that yesterday what happened with Fnatic and Gen G, Gen G are looking unreal, but especially on those later in the later maps.
Yeah.
It was a little bit lackluster. You were like really like all this rest and everything to then come in at this point you choke like this.
Yeah, no, it's completely fair. I mean, look, I think that with G2 in particular, it's going to be, no matter how you slice it, it's going to be a struggle, right? PaperX is a really, really talented team, and G2's got their work cut out for them. But earlier on, though, Mika checked
How
in with
global
the
is
IGL of
win
G2.
more in
Alan
stage
here
2.
is
ये
thoughts
वाला
on
बात
it,
कर रहे हो?
what he had to say.
आपको अलग खुशी हो रही है गर्चुड़. ये शिड़ा कंपनी जोक मार रहे हैं. यस देख लो भाई, ये बेटर है. मैं इस मैप के बाद जब ब्रेक आएगा ना तब देखेंगे.
Yeah, I think this time around we're much more prepared. In game, out of game, we're more mature as a team.
भाई श्रीमान मैं बस हंस रहा हूँ. देखते हैं कालरा साहब.
The less they're one of the best teams here, so it's going to be a tough game. But I think we're much more prepared this time, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
All right, well, best of luck. Keep rocking the shades. All right.
Valen, if you don't rock the shades to the stage, disqualified, okay? Disqualified right out of the gate. But there is something he did say there that was very interesting.
लोग
that was the word that he was throwing
तो
out
देख
a
के
lot.
लोग
We just talked
इसमें
about
मम्मी
how
जोक
you
मार
can't
रहे हैं.
really prepare for
बहुत मतलब
PaperX, but I do think that if there's one player
देखते हैं, इसके बाद देखते हैं. Important announcement.
Prepare for PaperX. I think the biggest thing that people kind of think about this team is that their style is really disruptive. I think once you've played them that first time and you kind of realize what it's mentally like, I think it's not
It's a
so
TH20 depression. I
ideas
think TS20. I think EDG20.
counter-stridable. I think they just kind of
I think EDG will win.
surprise, and then you get a little overwhelmed. overwhelmed as the
Yes,
first one,
Samarth.
and the game starts
Samarth
slipping.
knows what's
I
up.
don't expect
EDG
that to
Sam is
happen
here.
today. I think a lot of their ideas, you can kind of look ahead. Hey, they like
Hello,
to
Sam.
this default to take space
He
forward
knows
in
what's
this
up.
area of the map. It's a lot of set stuff, but it's a lot of set stuff that they will run repeatedly. And if you're an IGL like Valent, who is really good in that prep department, who always comes in with a
Valent's
great game
IGLing
plan,
has been
I think there
decent.
is
I
a
wouldn't
role
say
where they
good.
can get a leg up here.
Has been
If
decent.
you look at it from the other
I mean,
perspective,
they are the
who
only
was
team to
the
beat
IGL 2 years ago?
100 Thieves on Bind as well. You have to
The amount of
remember.
matches that this
So,
core has gone through to even get to here, like that is
I
a
think
distant
Valen
memory.
can
Yes,
adapt
of course,
well.
this
It's
is a
just he needs to be
once a
more
year event. It has
consistent.
to be definitely
I don't think
there,
EDG will
but
perform
many
better than
things
FPX
have happened.
IMO.
I
I
think
think
the
EDG will.
preparation is more about the growth in
Thing is,
FPX, and I
FPX
think
is
it's
good,
all
but
about
FPX is not
making it
consistent.
the
EDG is
best out of any
consistent.
kind of series that you win,
And
actually getting
consistency
the
is
victories
required at
under
the
your
top
belt.
level
So you
to
know what
win.
it is to go to an international stage, to lose,
Yeah,
and
FPX
also
this
to know
time they
now
were consistent, but again they
It
lost
means you won't
in the
crumble
important
when it comes
stages.
time. And
I think
that's
that is
really
where
what
EDG
Paper X did this
excels
team,
because EDG
right?
have some very
It's really
clutch
more
players,
about
you know.
mental resiliency to beat this
Split
team.
2 कब से
When
start
they
है? So
pull off
हर्ष
that crucial battle, when
June
Jing does
1st
something
June
ridiculous,
4th से
having
चालू
the
हुआ है Split 2.
resiliency to just
हमारा पहला
reset
मैच June
and go
5th
into
है.
the next round is important, and I think G2 has that.
We saw G2 do that, literally.
Yes.
We saw them do it in the Swiss stage.
I mean, they got
so-
13-1, turned it around, won the series.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, anything's possible in this game. After we've been covering it for so long, that's just the thing I've taken away from it. Now, let's go ahead, though, and see the results of our MasterCard fan poll. Earlier, we asked you which duelist
Not
was going to
consistent
pop
on
off,
X.
have the biggest
Yeah.
ACS, and wasn't even a contest. Jing just complete so close.
I don't
Jing
think so. I
was
think today
66.1%. I can read.
Kang will have the
Shocking. Well,
highest
actually, a little shocking.
ADS
Because
and
Kang
the
on the poll, and I
ACS,
really
and the
thought that
second
people
highest will be
thought
IC, in
that
fact,
But
not Jing.
the APAC fans use Twitter. The Chinese fans don't as much.
Oh,
There's
look at
always
that.
a way to make
There's
it proud to
always-
win.
there's
Sorry.
Well, no, it's just you have to put those
It is,
things
it is,
in
it is.
context. In context, it's daytime in
True,
Asia
true,
right
true,
now.
Mimi, you're
A lot of
correct.
Jing fans use it. And also, he's goaded,
I mean-
and he is going to be
He's
the
goated
player
on
with the
the
most
sticks,
ACS.
dog.
Many people have been waiting for this, right? Especially after the stage. Now they get the seed 1. Come on, it's time to see him play.
Okay, there are two people going. Golden Boy and Baby Boy going for G2. Good. Woot has been popping heads. क्या Woot has been बोल के थक गया, but नहीं कर रहे. Sad है बात Sam. करना चाहिए यार. I think so. They have a lot of fans internationally as well.
I'm actually really curious what I mean. Look,
They have to realize they have a lot of international fans.
confident in G2 going into today, but I
Baby
didn't
Boy is
pick
going
them
for
because I'm
Heretics.
sticking to my
Everybody
guns
else is going
that
for
G2 is
EDG.
gonna make top 4. That's my hot take.
I
I'm
don't
living
think
to
it's
it.
unreasonable.
Leave
I
मारेगा तो
don't think it's
जीतेगा
unreasonable.
G2. हाँ, Leave. I think so. Leaf IC is a very hot and cold guy. बहुत momentum based बंदा है. I think he'll. What's your prediction, Sarthak?
Love it. All right, well,
I also think Paper X, they play a couple maps.
I
with
think
really
I'll
good
say
maps, like
G2
Solo,
Paper X,
Sky,
G2
Double
2-1,
Duelist still.
and EDG Heretics EDG 2-0.
Options. Yeah, I feel like
That is
if
my
this gets into
prediction.
a drawn out affair, and Valen can really work his default the way he likes to, he can really take advantage of those comps.
There is preparation, and with Paper X, I feel like it's always the same. They either go super static default, things are not working, we just send it. That's
Well,
it. That's them.
Well, we broke it all down. Hopefully you guys are satisfied because we're about to start this bad boy. You got Paper X versus G2. EDG taking on Team Heretics. Day
2-0
7
Paper
at
X.
Master Shanghai starts right
Well, hopefully. By the way, Bright Toxic Plus को सीधा हार्डवेयर बैन देगा ऐसे तो फिर में मैच मेकिंग नहीं होगी. सही बात है आदित्य. I think hardware ban is bad for the game. जी का न्यू वीडियो देखो आफ्टर मैप. हाँ सैम वो ही देखूंगा आफ्टर द मैप. After all the upcoming roster changes, who would be your VCSA top 4? Depending on the groups, I think from our group, us and RNT, and from their group, RG and they'll give warnings though. That's I know, but it's still hardware ban thoda extreme hai. Hardware ban is also for just 4 months. You have to understand. after 4 months it resets. So hardware ban is also not permanent. Hardware ban is also just for 120 days. So in essence, it's a 120-day ban. पता नहीं यार MLT या TR to be honest. But I think RG will definitely qualify. Split 2, the business end comes, and I think they're good for the business. Nello Panaga, I think they're good for the business end. I think they'll qualify. I think we might end up facing RG in our first match in the playoffs. My prediction PRX 2-0, EDG 2-1. Damn, I am ulta. I am G2 2-1 and EDG 2-0. शार्की भाई 2 अनलकी जब देखो टीम में प्रॉब्लम्स आती रहती है MLT के ऐसा चेंज आ रहा है जो दे सार्थक भाई ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि RG विल मेक इट टॉप 4. अब उसके लिए TR या MLT में से एक जन को जगह बनानी पड़ेगी ना. So that is what I'm trying to say, Sarthak. I'm not saying top 4. I think RG will make it to the top 4. Also, guys, like the stream if you're here. Let's try and push for 50 likes today on the stream. Very simple, very basic. 50 likes का goal आज करेंगे हम रखेंगे. I think VCL ऐसे we might end up facing, judging by my experiences and my luck, I think we'll end up facing Sharky in our match. Trying to give leaks, guys. इशारा समझो. अब तो ANQ भी नहीं है ना. F, yes, very very true. Maybe not. I don't know. Welcome to the stream, F. VLT, TR, RG and Metal will be top 4. Aditya, I think that's a very interesting choice. Might happen. Let's speak about split 2. Are you sure about RNT? I'm not sure, but I'm sure about the players that they have. I think they are more than capable. But I don't know. This is me being very honest. I do think RNT will make it, but I think RG will also make it to the top 4. I think we'll be facing RG in our first matchup. That is my personal feeling. TR का new player well known है क्या? I don't think it's a player. You saw it's a signing. It's not a player. We got Asian race before replay system. Yeah. Hello DZ. Welcome guys. Welcome everyone. Please make sure you like the stream. Make sure you contribute to the vote. Vote करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Both in the chat here and IRL. So Severin left identity IGL कौन है? I don't know. Maybe someone Indian. In middle play like starting of split 1, their macros were good. Yeah, but it's not the split 1 medal anymore, right? Hopefully, brother.
There is some preparation that can be done here, and things are looking better than I expected for G2.
Yeah, with limited options to reclear space on the mid round, this solo sky double duelist comp
Hopefully.
on both these maps for PaperX is really good.
Groups क्या है? Groups is us, RNT, medal, and alternate realities. And दूसरी तरफ is TR, MLT, RGE and OG. I think OG will also perform well this season, this split. Personally speaking, R2A, no way. I am not saying anything, brother. Who said R2A? Medal इसलिए को Sai is now back and बंदे का impact बहुत है. True. Sai भाई का impact तो है. RNT Eccles, hello Benzene, RNT Eccles. That would be funny, right? Techno to G and anti to TR, right to S to MLT. Damn. Well, I think 3-4 orgs will leave Valor till next year's split. Yeah, really. I think that is what is going to happen.
And the composition ain't that crazy, right? Like you have seen and probably played against a double duelist before. As I was saying, Split is the kind of map where, especially on that final, because it's the only VOD that I could watch, they started on that default, trying to cover up a little bit of the map, and they were not managing to get the rounds. Then Alex is going calls on a timeout and says, honestly, just send it down a side. Send it down a side. Time and time again. And they were very, very well shut down.
Well, let's get into today's
V1
first
made
pistol
longest win
round
streak
going
and
over
CG
to
made.
your castle.
अरे अरे
ADATA killing
मत
us
करो
off
भाई
with
CG को
and
ऐसे.
they're totally gonna be unbiased. Ain't that right, guys?
Absolutely.
Not round robin. No,
All
it's not round robin.
bias
It's
here.
two
All
groups
we
of
want is
teams.
good gameplay. And these two teams should absolutely
तो
deliver.
भारी हो गया.
We've all been waiting to see PaperX take to the stage here in the
हाँ.
playoffs to see what kind of
Sadly.
form they come out with.
No doubt. I mean, this is one of the tournament favorites for sure. A lot of people are picking this PaperX team, feeling like this is their moment. But I'm telling you, this G2 team is so good right now. I love the way they play off of each other. You've got some insane cracked players on that squad who can turn rounds on their head. You know, Valen and Leaf in particular have been super impressive. Jonah P, you know, you saw it in some of the highlight videos on this particular map where he had that crazy ace. So this G2 squad is definitely, I think, going to give PaperX one hell of a fight.
Well, we're off to a roaring start already as Jing going forward, able to find a first kill. Valen going to be taken down. Crowd coming alive. Leaf going to be noted. Dealt with there by Divide with the sheriff in hand.
Such a quick execute. Monier 6th है क्या?
Very far
Monier is an RR.
Notes the third. Fault line coming in. He already has the headshot.
Amit, welcome to the stream. Hello Coach भैया कैसे हो? Hello Sinex. Plan किधर है सार्थक? I don't know.
Pinch shell's not gonna find
Should we have 2 slots for Ascension? No, every team has 1 slot for Ascension,
That's
guys.
gonna be PaperX taking the pistol. In bliss
It'll be like last year format. No, it'll be 4 teams.
That has been
I think
missing
so.
from
Double
PaperX
LM
until
bracket.
stage one is Jing.
W game बोलते हैं. When will G
Blow
play?
into a site and just take rounds
I think
over.
G stage 2 starts June 19th or
They're gonna
something.
find these positions
Yeah.
out the rip. There is a little bit of help from the flash, but there was a good opportunity there for Valen to challenge on that. And then he just starts
Hello
to
Abhi
make
Gaming.
mistakes.
Hello guys.
Jing's
Hello,
so
hello
dangerous.
everyone.
It's just
Welcome to the
not
channel,
good.
guys.
Once he's got that
Please
first
like the
kill on
stream.
site, he's
The more
going
you
to
like,
keep
the
going
more
to
it
action.
spreads to other
Most of the time.
people's
Not always,
feed.
but quite
And
often.
please make sure you vote.
Well,
Tell me who you want
sip from the
winning
outset
in
with
this
the pistol.
in this
Now
matchup.
slowed down.
PRX 20 Bleed Players.
Tap onto the orb.
W Gaming से nostalgia तो मिलता था.
Halfway to that showstopper.
Bro,
Motherboard hitting
Bleed
the
used
site.
to cope
Valen lurking back in
well
the alley, but it's gonna be a pass over
against
on that spike just to
such
really fast
W
track
Gaming.
result for the Rays.
जिंग भाई बहुत मारते हैं भाई मतलब भाई.
Taking
How
the
are
lead
you
there.
मतलब?
It proved to be very, very difficult here for G2.
PRX 20.
The dog does get the catch.
Yeah, PaperX. Just
Thing is,
crossing
Jing
the
is
finish line in
fearless.
their eyes. Wow.
That is
Push out there from Valen.
a
Gets punished
wonderful
for it,
quality
gets
to
it
have
done.
in your
But what's
duelist.
important here?
That's something just
Who
gonna
makes your
capitalize on
thumbnail?
Jing. He wants to try to get this ult online.
Nerf.
Aggressively looking for it, he's able to collect another one.
Nerf makes thumbnails. A big shout out to Nerf.
Rest of the players
Beautiful
like to
thumbnails.
sit back, but something
PRX
is going
20.
wrong.
Let's see
He's gonna
Sinex.
find the
Let's
spike.
see.
He is out for blood, but gonna misread the positioning here. Solid from Jonah, be able to collect that kill.
चल रहा है life. Nice.
Allow them to die. So 4 players sacrificed over to the spike. PaperX move up 2-0.
Yeah, this is good identification here by PaperX of that positioning, using that Trailblazer to figure out where G2 was setting up to die to the spike and trying to punish that as best as they could. And like you said, it's fine for Jing to die there.
Honestly, I like G2's comp here a little bit better. No Sentinel, no Sentinel. I don't think Sentinels are required on split anymore.
They can bonus you in a heartbeat. See if that's going to be the play here for PaperX as rifles abound now full buy for G2.
Very honest assessment, guys. Very honest assessment. Don't judge me, but I like G2's comp. I think that is right now
For what it's worth, that's
an
not bad
ideal
enough,
comp.
frankly.
Overrated and split to an extent.
I was
Yep.
waiting. See if you're gonna notice.
What have you done?
Timer. Just
This is you.
stopping around 4 seconds. Hey, everything's been smooth
Now,
so
bro,
far.
makes you more chubby in
Minor
thumbnail.
flaws in the action.
It's okay, Abhi Gaming. Chubby. I am chubby already, so it's okay. But it's not important. Util raise need से ही टूट जाता है.
Everything is taken care of.
बाद में आपने बोला था PRX ने मोनिया को नियॉन खेलना चाहिए था, but एक जगह एलेक्स ने बोला मोनिया suggested me to play it.
Go to IT.
I mean, Aditya, that's what happens. That is why you don't listen to players. Don't you think Venka race पे struggle करता है?
With these
F,
two comps, you know, how
I think
important is it
Venka is a wonderful race player.
side because
कभी कभी
double duelist, right?
struggle कर
And
सकता है
generally,
वो,
PaperX
but
is doing their damage
I
on the
think he's
attacker
learning,
side, whereas
and I
G2's
think he will
comps
do a
generally
fantastic
doing
job.
damage on the defensive
PLT का
side.
playstyle क्या
But
होगा?
I'm certainly
देखते हैं
wondering,
brother, अभी
what's the
क्या
round
बोलूं?
score that G2
PLT
needs
का
to get to the
हमारा
next
playstyle
round
बहुत simple है
then they
brother.
switch over to
Basic
attacker's perspective.
foundational
They've only played this map twice in stage 1 against 100
Valorant.
both times, and their attacker side was pretty anemic both times.
Sure.
So like 3 and 9, and I think 4 and 8 or something like that. So
Almao.
what is the actual score line that they need to get here on this this defender side to have a good chance.
I mean, you'd want it to be as many
Tech
as you
was
can
here.
for the G2 camp.
Okay.
And we'll see if they're going to be able to get one on the board as
Oh
we
my
get ready
God.
to go into that bonus round here. Best opportunity for them as the firepower will be in their favor for the most part. Couple half armors, but we'll see what the final assembly is going to be looking like for PRX once we get everything squared away here with Forsaken on stage.
Curious if something thinks about an outlaw. Or
Guys,
something
दिन
like
उसको okay really.
I'm very
4 दिन में split
intrigued
है
as to what he's
और
gonna
कब
end up buying.
देखोगे?
Be bold on the attack, but I mean something is just known
मतलब
for
तुम
doing
लोग को
good
बोल रहा हूँ
things.
कि देख
If that
लेना तुम
outlaw,
लोग.
the man is gonna put
We'll
to
see
good use.
better Valorant in
See
Split 2. I
purchase
think
like
we've
that,
always
so
tried to
pretty
play
well
better
done.
Valorant. In
We
Cup
can
1 we
still
were
see
able to.
it's just shy of 4,000
Cup
credits.
2 we
Go
couldn't
ahead and
because
pick
of
one up, but likely we'll
underlying
see
circumstances.
a bit more money going into the next round just in case they aren't able to convert here.
वैसे तो सब ISO को worst agent बोल रहे हैं.
That, you know,
Next
that
game
is
में
also
Rossi is
very
going
much his
to
speed.
Yep, and that's a big
Abhi
He
Gaming.
will grab a judge and
R&D a new
also
player is from
a
EU and coach
Spectre.
too.
Something
Let's
like
see.
that might happen. It just kind of depends, but
Yeah, you know, give him the Wisey treatment.
Let's see.
I mean, it was on split. He was just
that's true.
absolutely breaking ankles.
I had
people
sort
down,
of
so.
forgotten about that. I think I wanted to.
Energy hasn't.
You,
They'll never forget
Once
about it.
again is polyglot. Polyglot या polygot.
but you know, now they're
Anuj
changing.
bhai is
the
also
roster
streaming
up.
reality. Abhilash.
Yeah,
Welcome
that's
welcome
great
to the
music.
stream.
Looks like with the admin
Aditya.
stepping away,
Okay.
Forsaken
Okay.
might be good to go. Not gonna
We making it a session
too
with this one.
overexcited about it quite
Let's
just
go
yet
DZ.
until I see that
Hopefully
clock ticking
for-
down once again.
I will not discount any other
Looks like we
team,
should
but
just about be ready to get back into the action here.
Yes.
obviously
That's the
I'll be
Brick social media
quietly confident in my own
There we go.
team.
squad, and it's a Vandal here for something. Interesting. That is quite the buy, but it's Paper X, so they're good enough to get away with these kind of things. For sure.
Very standard
Check, doesn't have info.
split com from
So,
Paper X.
let's see if they're gonna be wary of
G2
a
is
trap or something
doing
like
what
that. Something
I
that really
believe
takes space,
is
but Spike has
going
been
to be
picked up, so
is
this is
the
all
current
just an info
meta,
gathering
not going to be,
mission,
is the current meta.
for the PRX squad, and they've been
PRX
a little more
playing
cautious
very old
this year,
school,
right?
double duelist, single initiator sky, very simple game.
Quick guiding light into the back
And
side,
obviously
make
with
sure
this
that
they
it's
will
clear. So now
try to
he's
play a
gonna
little
take
bit
it, someone
fast.
pushing forward.
Look at Jake.
Something has beautiful positioning,
There's
but
Icy.
G2 are ready for the flood.
Back,
Okay,
something does get tagged
they
up.
remove
Puts him at bay
something
here for the moment.
from that angle. That is very good.
But Icy
Oh,
gets
Icy gets that pick.
Does get knocked
That
down to
can
28
be
HP.
huge. Jing.
Working away. Has he missed this one? Oh, now noticing it.
Oh,
Takes down
leave.
recovered.
That is unfortunate.
Little now in hand for him. Clear onto the hot boom bot to try to get him self pushed up here into heaven. Something final one.
Oh.
One apiece, but now something. Let's help the second kill. A 2v2 here. It's Forsaken. Clearing out that Prowler, but cannot steady the aim. Dash around the back. Something with the
Oh.
grab. 7 bullets remaining here in the Vandal. Now down to 5 as he clears out the Prowler. Playing a ring around the Rosie here. Sees the gun barrel of 1. Swing out. Finds it. Swap over the classic. And something gets the 4K Red Bull clutch. PRX. They
Keep
convert
hope,
the
guys. We are
bonus.
trying hard to make it a
Definitely
session.
worth
Yes,
the
Avi.
investment for that Vandal. Puts it to great use and plays the time so nicely. Something just
Oh,
beautiful.
what
onside,
beautiful movement.
hitting some great shots, anticipating Icy's peek.
Evasion
Known to be
max
so good
brother.
on elbow
क्या
drop.
तरीके से evade किया है.
Nuisance.
यहाँ
That's how they
से
played this map.
डैश मारा स्मोक के अंदर. पता है कि एक प्लेयर ऊपर से देख रहा है तो अपड्राफ्ट मार के गया वहां से उसको स्किप करने के लिए. फिर वहां से नहीं जाके इधर से गया. आइसोलेट किया ओपोनेंट को. उसके बाद ही न्यू कि अगर स्टिक कर रहा है तो करेगा. ही टुक अ गैम्बल लास्ट में.
Trying to eat some of that paint shell damage. A couple ways to kill
Beautiful.
him. Icy is able to put him down. Locked out for Trent. Gonna be destroyed. but
Very
this is
good.
a solid
Falling
start.
back after a single kill. G2 are playing
Be
it
recoverable here for them.
मतलब honestly
Fight goes
well.
across.
पिछला round also was well played by G2. It's just something heroics
For the entry
that
and
bailed
the
them
side, but it looks like
out,
PRX
bailed Paper X out.
wanted to go and
And
see
how
some of the other
much
side of the
will
Against an
their
equal
individual heroics bail them out against G2? It only remains to be seen because G2 as a team
Let's try
on
something
other
a
maps,
little bit
split
different.
पे
Feels like a
उतना नहीं,
trap,
but on other maps
they
they
did
love
the
to
correct
stifle
read.
the
Sure,
individual
Mind Freak.
play
Clean,
style.
taking leap out
That
of
is
it.
why they've been so successful in
one. Setting up a smoke
NA.
to
You know,
that.
they
They're
was
still gonna be pushing
successfully
away from one
stifled
game.
all the star
From
players.
the side of G2, so some damage can be
तो
dealt.
वो
Valorant
देखने
has
में
its
आएगा.
finger in hand here on the side. Paranoia.
I feel
Exchange here on both sides. Hot. Not catching anybody.
So
Sees
bro,
over the
100
side,
Thieves
shows
is
over
going
there,
to the
gonna
grand
go
finals.
for
There's no
instantly.
other.
Shuts it down.
There's no two ways
Dead.
about it.
Jonah P there for the backstab. Does an immense amount of damage. The aftershock going to be coming through Divide. Just for expecting that, swings ahead of it. Does manage to find that kill now with 30 seconds.
Jonah P, that was unnecessary.
They're very much stuck here.
Valen is unbelievable with stingers. Just insane how good he is.
Okay, again.
HP bars falling low. Valen coming away with that one. Divide swinging around the side. Forsaken's going to be the one collecting that kill. Now it's all on Trent. Recovered Vandal in hand. One shot into Forsaken.
Again, good recovery from
As the Seeker coming through just to confirm his position.
good recovery from PaperX.
Swing out. Delphi.
Good recovery from PaperX. This could have been a dangerous round for PaperX. But Jonah P, I don't think so. एक बार उसने प्रेजेंस दिखा दिया, फिर उसको मार्केट फॉल करना चाहिए था, लेफ्ट की तरफ नहीं, वो आफ्टर शॉक मार के. That is where I think he थोड़ा सा हल्का कर दिया. तो ऐसे भी अगर वो पीछे आएंगे तो उनको रोटेट करने में बहुत टाइम लगेगा. 100 confidence need to be broken. I want to see PRX versus Genji grand final. No way, brother. 100 teams are going to the grand final. There's no two ways about it.
Nerf be damned. He's just so clean with it, and I love that G2 has so much success on their ecos because of it.
Attack op now in play here from something. Let's see what kind of value he's going to be able to find here. Jing just taking a couple pot shots in towards Mail, trying to see if he can connect a stray.
They just got a lot of info to G2 that there's nobody over in A main. The haunt wasn't cleared, so that allows them to take a lot of space. Really, the only site they're giving up is B. And PaperX is actually going to be rotating in that direction, but no real.
Oh, this better from PaperX.
Both Jonah P and Trent over along with Leaf.
Score presence towards mid, pulled the rotation towards mid, and now they're slowly going A. The bad thing for G2 is कि they already cleared A. उन्होंने clear कर लिया था A, तो अब उनके हिसाब से तो A clear है, इसलिए उन्होंने rotate किया. But IC's position is crucial. He needs to get that first kill, and he gets that. I think this is enough. Yep.
Flashing with the blast pack exit. IC gets himself over to safety, but Jonah P going to be traded out at the same time. And now with a re-swing, Mind Freak able to come up with one before getting taken down. Solid shot from Leaf, though, to bring it back into a 3v3, but now Spike planted. All three players here from PaperX sat in on the site. They shells from Jing, trying to delay. Boombot available, but Valen comes swinging
Thank you,
through.
welcome.
He's instantly dealt with. Jing distracted, does end up falling. Leaf able to find one, but the Divide strikes him down. It's all on Trent. He can't
Good.
make it happen.
Very good from PaperX.
Comes up with a two-piece. PaperX now 5-0.
I mean, G2's making good reads. They're setting up these early traps that are getting the early picks against PaperX, but then somebody like Divide or Mind Freak comes up with these huge multi-kills that completely...
I think the main guy at fault for G2 during these last few rounds has been Jonah P. इधर भी Jonah P peaks, उसको जरूरत नहीं था. IC could have satcheled and evaded, और वो satchel करके आ गया था दूसरे side. उसको swing करने की जरूरत नहीं थी अकेले.
Absolutely just disgustingly good. Being asked to play sentinels and controllers in this roster that's full of cracked duelists, and they hold their own, and more than so. They're oftentimes like the top fraggers, the top ACS guys.
One side बोला था, हो सकता है ये map. Hello Cortez, welcome. Congratulations on the win, brother. See you in the group stages. आप कब जा रहे हो bootcamp? 2 दिन में.
Getting themselves in a position to intercept, but the trade outs here, the shots not fully connecting. It's consistent damage being dealt in these rounds and not getting ran over, but they're just also not finding those wins.
Exactly. I mean, look at PaperX's economy. It's not the best. When you show it back on screen here, y'all at home will see this.
It's been fluctuating.
Yeah, so it's like, yes, there's a ton of damage being done, and G2 just needs to get a couple rounds going, and they'll be able to put PaperX back on an eco. So
G2 playing first time after winning Ascension. Yep.
Are so lethal, especially on this map for G2. Just kind of look and see if they can maybe get that showstopper online with Icy. They could easily turn this around. Get the Viper's Spit for Leaf.
Now they played kickoff, but they didn't qualify for from kickoff.
Absolutely.
This is their first time playing an international event since qualifying from Ascension.
They don't want to mess with that stinger again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. No damage dealt. Able to back away. Icy now. Looking to try to reinforce this mid position here. Got Leaf tucked away in mail. And for now, looks like PaperX is going to be more than
Thank you, Cortez. Same to you, brother.
The rest of the team turns their sights back over in towards Garage.
Valen's repositioned though. They're pinging out, expect him to be back behind the box, but he's actually just rotating around pillar. And PaperX really taking their time with this. There you go.
Such a minor timing to play off.
The timing, brother.
Comes away with the kill. Valen going to be taken down. Half your smokes now gone. That paranoia not going to be in play. Fault line held. This would leave something on a bit of an island. He does have the tailwind to try to exit as the push starts coming through. Fault line set. Stinger in play. Jonah B able to do quite a bit of damage there.
Nice.
Try to force him
Good
in.
work from Jonah B.
Able to pull away from that, not take any damage, but decent damage dealt.
Obviously, they'll get re-healed, but
Something back up to 100. And Leap taking some forward space is able to take him down to the backstab. Getting ready to come through. Trent on this big all the way through their spawn. But he needs to get there sooner rather than later. Shing's able to find one to buy, getting another.
Spike down B.
And now it is all on Trent. Can't make a noise, can't make a sound. Needs to try to catch them off guard, but Jing is watching for it. Now they all know where he's at. Just get the headshot.
ooh,
Nice little
short
flank.
Trent.
Do some additional damage here.
Actually, guard qualified. Bleed is in Ascension or out. Bleed is in franchise.
Spots one high, has
Too
to
much
go
face
fully
checking
loaded.
because of this
Recap
comment.
the
Where is
timing.
bowling that? Yup.
6-0. Paper Rex continue onward.
And this is the new Paper Rex. They're a lot more patient. Yes, it still looks kind of aggressive because something's starting to push angles, but he's doing it quite late in the round. He's waiting for someone to give him an opportunity to find that pick, and he gets Valen with it off the dissipate of the smoke. Just so fast is something. Jing as well. So quick to react to these things. It's what makes Paper Rex so darn difficult.
Also, they got the early momentum.
Trent, that lurk just came.
And now they know that G2 are thoda sa extra scared, extra
To maybe spin that round
watchful.
back into G2's favor.
कल जेन्यूज फनाटिक में कितनी टाइमिंग हो रही थी कितना थ्रिफ्ट लिया फनाटिक ने
Used in mid.
Got 4 ultimates online here for the side of G2. If there was ever a round to get the win in, you'd expect it to be this one, but you also don't want to be seeing an overcommitment of ultimates here. So the pit off the rip. We'll see
I think
what
this
else
is the
becomes
round that G2
necessary as the
will
round
get.
goes on, but for now, it's going to be mid-control
Kai
for
and
G2
Jet towards
here
A,
against
3
G2.
towards B. Again,
They know with this
majority
operator
के
play,
पास
they can't
spike
give
है.
up any of those early
No,
picks again.
no movement towards B shows that this is going to be a fake at A, and they are going to go towards B. ठीक है, वो लोग चलना चालू कर रहे हैं B की तरफ slowly. Yeah. So will G2 understand that this is a fake? Let's see.
Saw the head, but can't get the flick.
Was looking for it, but this time not going to be rewarded. A bit of a fake pullback here.
Are they gonna
Find out-
ult?
Yeah, maybe just
Mind
find
Freak
the
gonna
audio
ult?
beta.
By the way, can we see something?
Is he gonna ult into the corner? They just
Yeah,
ulted
Malav.
out.
They should contest.
Pass the
I mean,
smoke over to
they
him.
tried contesting A main शुरुआत में भी.
Now wanted to be the entry
I
point
think
here, just
it's
hopping on
more a
the
problem
back.
of them now becoming thoda watchful of Paper X, and they are making mistakes like these.
Leap dealt with.
Can we say something about
Look at Jing
something
working his way through the B side of the
actually
ball.
making the attack op work on
Gonna pull
split?
Trent could not in the
Like,
previous
it's
round.
wonderful to see.
Ball available, gonna come into play. There's a jump out down Icy, dealt with. I believe the showstopper was pulled. Alt not finding value. And there's Jing now arriving, making his presence known.
This is the mark of a scared team.
But it's into
This is the mark of a scared team. G2 are scared
flawless
due to
from
World
Paper
Cycle.
X, both in the round and in the map so far. 7-0.
The
Samsung भाई drone की तरह off करते
here
हैं
from
भाई.
Paper Rex is so good. They get so much info and they're given so much space, and their plan around that is okay,
No
let's just
hesitation
keep
from
screens under
something today.
control, get
Like
onto the
earlier
site,
days, there is at
advance the
least
spike
some
over
hesitation
Mind Freak. He
you can see,
bring it over and plant
but
it.
here
Jing's gonna be
no
literally
hesitation at all.
Devi's holding an angle from Ramen, and they're gonna win the round flawlessly. I mean, they're just so good. It's not just their shooting. They are very aware of their surroundings and how to exploit what their opponents are trying to do.
Oh, missed the.
Haunt not really coming through.
But they know there are two people here now. They saw the jet and they heard someone firing. But rounding to passive. बहुत passive. They're scared, Malav. It's
Yeah, just try and stack for an A hit.
there is no mid rounding.
Not a ton of util. Devi one away from the pit. Jing one away from the showstopper. Valen is that paranoia and a stinger.
Allen now going to be noted. Smoked his base. He still comes away with one, but the jump forward from Jing, looking for the kill, and he's eventually able to fish it out. Finds that kill. Jonah P taken down. Divide trying to intercept. Eventually he's able to steady the
These
game.
are desperate fights they are taking.
Sleep goes down, and it's now just Trent and Icy left alive. Sheriff's in hand.
That flood from heaven, वो एक बंदा जो निकला.
One now noted.
Did the timeout already? Yeah, they timed out already. 0-5 पे. Malav. I think they'll use their second timeout now. They should. Because this is out. Like if they can't get 4 rounds, it's going to be very tough for them.
Gets chucked out. Swing around the back though, Forsaken. Ready on the backstab. Can't find that final shot, and suddenly, Icy may just be able to bring this one back, but time is dwindling. Devi Making his way over here towards ramp. Here's the entry. Paint shell. It's a solid read from Icy, just trying to create some space. Gets in onto the defuse. Tries to stick onto it. Tries to get the half, but right as he does, Divide takes it
8-0.
down. Again,
Play PRX.
so very close to getting that first round win here for G2.
Only teams that can easily counter PRX are Sen and Fnatic. Bro, Bleed also used to counter PaperX brilliantly.
Coming alive here, having a great round after getting shut down with Showstopper in hand.
And Genji also played very well against PaperX.
Usually our PaperX.
I don't think PaperX are that unbeatable force now.
Yeah, all right. Why not? Good enough. I mean, they're just so efficient. They are so active on the map, especially on Split, a map that.
Universe से call पे नहीं दौड़ रहा. Universe is not in the call. I think he must be streaming, right? He must be doing the watch party. Let me see.
Trying to find those open angles, those open spaces. Jing and Divai in particular, so good.
Yeah, he's doing the watch party.
The second time out needing to be called here from the side of G2. And you were asking the question earlier, how many rounds
Current बात कर रहा
side
हूँ.
to feel comfortable? I don't think there's enough available at the moment.
No, they're not.
8-4, definitely not where you would like to have been going into this one, but right now I think
Again, see,
the world just to be able to get those 4 rounds to close out this half to start building.
Alex उठ कर आएगा डेस्क से, इसलिए ऐसा खेल रहे हैं. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. Alex reaction चलो ये भी ठीक है. हाँ, like okay. Even EG in the finals outplayed them. True, Sir Sex. True. Welcome, welcome. Lead revenge नहीं ले पाया because of the franchise जब Lead अपना best form में थी. Yes, can India host VCT someday, Benzene? Yeah, why not? I think Indian fans deserve a VCT kind of tournament here.
Something that every team struggles against PaperX for the most part is they're so tremendous in their firepower. Space given up though, expecting this Showstopper to be coming on to B. So Valen hightails it out of there. You got a couple players now thinking about going through heaven. Mind Freak going on a bit of a walkabout.
Plants in, Seekers available, now Pit going to be layered in on top. That Rolling Thunder still here, still available for the side of G2. For the attempted retake. For now it's going to be an Aftershock to try to force something off the angle, but he's ahead of this Rolling Thunder. He's not caught by it already. Trent going to be taken down. Entry from Icy.
Oh, something.
Tries to swap over. Pick him up after the uptrap. But Mind Freak's already taken it down.
It's just beautiful understanding.
Wankhede VCT finals goes hard. Damn, brother. Malov, imagine.
That's all it takes. You know, as soon as that aftershock comes through, he's like, oh, I can just stay tucked in the corner. The ult isn't going to hit me.
Imagine if the initial plan actually cultivated of those IPL teams that were interested. Oh my god, Valorant would have been on a different level in India. But obviously Riot cannot allow such things. Do you think PRX are weak in BO5? That's what I do. I think PRX are weak in general. Like, okay, this is... If you see, yeah, there were like maybe 3 good rounds that they played. Otherwise, it's all... They are being bailed out by their individualities. And your individualities can only take you so far. I think that is the primary reason why PRX haven't been able to be the premier team and win. Despite being so good, you know. I doubt कितने fans आएंगे and we खेल. Brother, I'm telling you, अगर वो हो जाता, fans ही fans थे. G2 का मार पे खत्म है भाई. Sly. वो शुरुआत के rounds जोना पी, see, by round was theirs, okay. उसके बाद के 2 rounds was Jonapi's fault. That was also there. वो 3 उधर मिलते तो it would have been 3-all. And फिर 10-0 नहीं होता, 3-all रहता तो at least थोड़ा equal रहता. Well, outplay PRX definitely Sir Sex. I also believe so.
Some good shots the last time.
Hello. Oh, decent damage there on a Forsaken. He's reading this lurk around the back very well.
Screen फिर ना कर दे. Talon वाला.
Swing in, Mind Freak. He'll have it. It's a flawless 10-0 here. PaperX 2 more rounds to be played out.
तो अगर वो हो जाता.
Potentially a 13-0.
Could be. Certainly feels
Imagine
like
players
economy's never going to be an issue.
playing for teams like, you know,
And it just Jing gets that spot early.
KKR.
Ahead of the paranoia hitting him. You can see Divai right around that box as well. Not sure if he... I don't think he saw or heard Icy. Icy was being pretty good about
Bengaluru
obscuring the
FC,
sound, but
stuff like
they're
that,
just
you
so
know.
effective as working as
stuff
a
of
unit.
dreams.
Everybody's
Coach,
together there.
mere personally as a
Time
coach
to
as
stay
well,
for that flank in case
you
somebody
know,
could trade him out.
becoming a coach of
Plans
such
here
a
for Paper X.
storied
Oh
franchise.
my God.
Oh my god.
That helped.
Bhai, kya
Leaf just,
insaan.
man's just trying to jiggle.
See, this is why I hate against good aimers and against these teams who are more individual based, jiggling and all doesn't work. You have to understand. Cannot jiggle, just hold your angle, brother. Cannot jiggle so much, they will punish you. They're just abusing this mechanic, like Malav said. Upper final, grand final, PRX is 100 teams. Upper final, maybe PRX 100 teams हो सकता है. No, but upper semi-final is already PRX versus 100 teams, no? Yep. Now they are just done with it, I guess.
Now the double approach. It's Forsaken, just playing off this one way. Swings, thinks that he gets the kill, and then runs out of bullets. Jonah P able to take advantage there. Now a 2v3. Something looking for another flick of the century. Can't quite make them happen though. Paint shells connect there into backside.
Okay.
Comes through, but again, he is dealt with. Something just not allowing for these showstoppers to even get drawn out. Mind Freak TP's up into heaven. It's 11-0.
It's completely neutralized. G2
Coming off a bit of a break.
completely nuts them.
Part of this tournament off didn't have to play in the Swiss stage because they win stage 1 of VCT Pacific and they are not missing a beat. Something in particular.
India will achieve something when we invest in company. As long as they don't win something, we will see no one grow. Yeah, that's which is why this ascension is very important. We need to get into the top 4 at least, at the very minimum.
Ready to take a look at the scoreboard. You can see, I mean, the duelists here, inseparable. 13-5-3 between both of them. Just perfect parity. As they look to deliver utter destruction.
He completed, see, this is now, he's completed all his utils. Now, what his job is basically, is to just play on his aim.
It's going to be the plant getting ready to come through. Jing1 off the showstopper here after the plant.
But will they expect the double sweeper? They finally, G2 are finally understanding what to do against these teams. You also hope we make it even ahead. Yeah, I mean, you say achievable, but you understand that we haven't won a single game in Ascension so far. Then this better than PRX and they want to find maybe Surrex. Finally around.
At long last, fight back. They get themselves around victory here to close out the half. But 11-1 is a hell
This
of a
area you should never come from against such teams. The Vents area, just take the long haul or take the backstab route.
And they do a great job coming from a bunch of different angles and striking together.
Yeah, this time just very much noting where all these players were going to be coming from. Getting that really nice timing, swinging the back around through main to come up with those kills. And that's going to be the first bit of frustration dealt over here to the side of Alex, but I think even he not going to be too upset given the game state here.
Thank you, Aditya.
You would hope.
In a very strong position, G2, everything to do in the second half. But for now, as we go into the halftime, give them a breather. We've got a very special guest standing by with Mika for an interview.
Hey guys, we have a special surprise for you. We have the whole Sasanto family right here in the venue. We have Yenny, who is Forsaken's mom. We have Ari, who is Forsaken's dad. And we have Hannah, who is Forsaken's auntie. That's right, the whole family is here. Now, of course, the world knows that you have a very talented gaming family. And this all started
Who will win
when
Ascension?
a PC
I
shop
think the
or
favorites
our
are Full
years
Sense
ago. So is that where
and
learned how to be pro gamers?
Yes.
That is
maybe
where they learned
Fennel.
how to be pro gamers. It runs in the
Fennel and
family,
Full
right?
Sense
And
are
since
the
the
favorites.
whole family is here with your two sons, did you
G2
come to
better
spend
than
time in
G2 at
Shanghai?
least
Did
we
you
had
spend time
it.
as a
Wow,
family?
Sarthak. Nice copium.
We come support my son and Team Paperek.
Oh, yes, of course. I can see that. And where did you go as a family? Did you see any sights together?
Yes, my son is on the television watching us.
Oh, see it's a whole family affair, right? So right now the score is 11-1 in favor of Paper Rex, and I know that Ari,
All
you
three
are a
regions. Which
gamer
region
yourself,
is
so what
at
is
the
your
last right
assessment? What
now?
is the analysis of the
I
map
think
so
definitely
far?
EMEA. I didn't like EMEA
I'm
this
plus, and I believe
season
Pepperek can be win this.
at all, to be honest.
Yes, of course. I think so far, you know, everybody
Their
agrees
gameplay has
well.
been
What about
very
you, Yanni? Do you have any words
lackluster,
for
very
players of
bland.
Paper Rex right now?
Apa ya saya bilang ya? I wish Pepperek will be the winner champion.
All right, Paper Rex will be the winner. You heard it from them. Let's get
लगा
back to
दो
the
मन
game.
में नहीं भाई.
Thank you very much. Good to see the support. Good to see the fam coming out. As Forsaken taking a glimpse across the stage, and his family is able to take back to their seats. It might not be too much longer
Alpha
until they're on their
supremacy.
feet once again. It's Paper Rex, 11-1, utter domination in that first half. They start off with a pistol. It's all but over.
Yeah, I mean, 11-1, monumental.
Fnatic will come
Just
back.
get this done, but it's going to be really
Paper
tricky.
egg new.
This is a 4-1 setup here for the side of Paper Rex. Got all your duelists and initiator util over there on the A site, and a toxic screen setup for what I assume is a retake if they pivot towards B. But of course, it's Paper Rex, so here we go.
Something rushing forward, but it's going to be leap collecting.
Nice.
Excellent response, some damage taken. But widely, G2 very much coming out dominant on that exchange. Forsaken still creeping up. Oh, doesn't note him. Does manage to take him down, but an immense amount of damage now dealt to him. Not much more pressure here going to be pushed onto Devi, and Forsaken is not ready for Trent. Solid lurk from him. And now the pivot back over towards the A site.
Devi aware that there could be somebody coming through spawn, or they're just going to be making their way over towards A. So that is going to be the direction he starts. Valen going to be coming down the stairs behind him. Can't find the shots. Yeah, Trent is going to take him down, and G2 gets what is literally a must-win.
भाई स्टिल G2 जीतेगा आई गेस. यप. ये लोड होने में इतना टाइम क्यों ले रहा है?
There's that frustration starting to come through.
Couldn't even find one. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Look at the stack here in the mid. Prowler checking over.
ये कैसा इंटरनेट है पता नहीं था देवांग भाई.
Forsaken able to find one. I see a
Which
trap.
tier is
Managing to find two. Paint shot from Jing will take out the enemy raise, but now it is all on something. Stinger with
Ooh.
6 bullets left in the clip here.
Oh, he had the dash. He could have made a play, but
Here on the Prowler, just trying to exit. Dodges, takes a little bit of damage there on the exit. For now, is safe and is in a potential
Which
position
TV
to do some additional
best
damage.
तो है.
Should be a pivot over towards A for G2. Seeing him go up into B, but he's proactive against it, trying to get ahead of this.
He's hearing all of this. As there's the haunt out. Will reveal it and swings in, just trying to get a catch. Taken down. 2 players falling there on the side of G2.
क्या हाल है देवांग भाई?
Still in a very good position coming out of that anti-eco.
It's a great haunt. Just making sure that you've got something identified, knowing how fast Paper Rex likes to move around the map. So starting to get their bearings a little bit, RG2, starting to understand the way that Paper Rex is maneuvering themselves around their map. They're very decisive. And you got to be so cautious, because a lot of players might take their time and kind of look around.
E13-3. I think G2 will win this round as well.
Just try to challenge.
It's not really a bonus for them.
For PRX, everything in 2 Bulldogs for G2.
Yep.
And a pacey hit. Just Devi waiting around the corner up here.
And Devi to go ahead and try to slow this up. Forsaken as well, pressuring from the side. For that sees nade.
They push them back.
Mind freak.
The rotation is coming, but will it come in time? Is the question.
To cover for now. Playing on the narrowest of margins, but now it's going to dissipate.
Now is when they'll hit.
Paranoia is at the ready here for him. Is something just swinging onto the corner in the melee, able to come away with one. I see going to be taken down. He drops back here into the side. Forsaken trying to pump out that healing. He's able to do so. Mind
They waited too long, na?
Now the double challenge here in a garage. Jonah P having to backpedal, but still comes up with the kill. Gets the dink. Gets the second. Mind Freak dead. Forsaken finding Trent, but then traded out by Valen. Now a 2v2. Something, however, brings it back, and Jing
वालेन
caught with his knife out, but still finds the
मतलब
shot.
चंगा अपनी टप्पू से ना भी मारा हंसते सुना मैंने लीव हिम कितना अच्छा लग रहा है हिंदी में बीसी पत्ता पत्ता 13-3 ओके ICU सार्थक ICU मैं भी चंगा ही हूँ देवांग भाई पर हाँ पंटर लोग बीमार है easy for me nice to be honest this is a good call they pushed them back बहुत successfully
This is just going to be an aggressive hit from the Paper X side. Yeah. They will just have something rather push forward here. Pulls back up the ramp. In the meantime, basically shoulder to shoulder alongside Trent, but it's going to be Icy taking down first. Trent responding fire.
Okay.
Find him.
Good trade.
Taken now dropped. Poison Orb comes back up. Some space here taken in A main by G2, working their way up the ramp. The drop.
लेट हो गए मिड पर नहीं बी पे लेट हो गए मैंने प्लेयर गिल्टी पत्ता
Jing immediately moving over, looking to reinforce. Still does have that paint shell.
हाँ देवांग भाई हमारा तो रैंक्ड एस्केपेड्स बंद ही हो गए
On the back is Trent.
I can't believe Trent read that.
Getting the catch. But Jing now, he knows that this flank is going to be coming through, so he just wants to stay tucked away. He wants to intercept. He wants to take out this fade.
Spike planted.
But Trent being very cautious. Turns back, knows that they haven't seen this raise. He's uncertain about his position. And this is buying critical time here for G2. Vi trying to push forward, spots one, fault line. He can't dodge it. Takes quite a bit of damage here now, down to 25. Flash is coming, Jing still holding the angle.
Okay, nice from Trent.
Decides to turn his sights back over here. In towards A, Dubai. Finishing off Valen, but time taking Jing dead. It's all in the Vi to try.
Good choice from Jonah. कोई ना हेल्थ सही हो जाए एक दो दिन में फिर करते हैं अरे फिर तो बूट कैंप पहुंच जाऊंगा मैं
As he will just have to pull back. This will be G2's round. They stay in the game. They stay in the map.
Just trying to do as much damage as he can to them. Knows the economic situation. Both teams. The cash is low.
उन्हें जा रहा है वैसे भी फॉर इंडस्ट्री अरे अरे देवांग भाई तुम्हें अखंड भारत प्राइड क्या बात है बेंजीन देवांग भाई बोल रहे हैं तुम लोग बेटा डेंगू में पड़े रहो बेड रेस्ट बोल रहा था ना अब बोलो देवांग भाई प्रणय को प्रणय जाने इंडस वाला इवेंट अरे उनको उधर भी डेंगू हुआ था पुणे वाले बूट कैंप में भी मच्छरों का कुछ करो देवांग मच्छरों की सेना का कुछ करो
As Dubai pushing out into mid. Mistiming it there. He just gets massacred. Viper now eliminated full send, rotate aside from Forsaken, who's still going to be lingering back.
Alex to coach can't give me get so worked up for losing.
G2 in the meantime,
Easy.
happy to start taking space here on this B site.
मेरा कोच काम कभी देखा होता ना गॉड्स इनके टाइम पे तो तुम्हें पता चलता
Smattering of damage dealt there. With the Spectre looking for a kill, is able to find one, but now he's between a rock and a hard place. Leap up above, Icy swing.
Nice. So at least they're gaining some momentum and confidence going into the second map. That is what's important right now.
They've got a showstopper. They've got some ults to work with. Nightfall, Rolling Thunder. They can keep this going. It is obviously going to be very, very difficult. You have no room for air here as G2. But it is starting to feel a lot more comfortable. The way that they're anticipating Paper X, the way that they're reading them. Able to shut them down in mid early in the round. Have a good fast hit. Not really give any opportunities.
क्या हाल है मेमोसा?
Any of those utils or player swings.
कोच कैमरे से मोमो दिखाया. आदित्य.
Now you've got so many alts to work with. Yes.
कोई बात नहीं इस बार से no momos. Don't worry.
But that's the only tool, the big ultimate that Paper X has to work with. Information gain, just Trent though, and he's kind of been on his own.
You two are playing almost stylistically similar to what PRX were doing in the latter rounds as well. Instead of 2-3, they are going 1-1-3, but they have double initiative, so they can show presence more towards B. And the beautiful part is they are showing presence towards mid and B with their initiator, jabki they are going dry towards A. So this is a good, I think this is a good call. Bottle of the series. अभी बेड रेस्ट करे ये फिर न्यू अनाउंसमेंट पे भी काम करना है। अरे अरे देवांग भाई, गाइस न्यू अनाउंसमेंट देख रहे हो, कितनी खुशी है देवांग भाई, इमोजी इमोजी डाल रहे हैं।
Showstopper used. As he swings around in from behind. Icy seeking targets, but he's short set and Jing still dealing it a little bit of damage. Finishes off leave. Trent trading that one out. Mind Freak now occupying space here. Backside.
Korean
Fire
noodle.
as well, starting to push forward. Mind Freak playing it out patiently. Finds the first. Forsaken out in heaven. Finding another.
Down A.
But now it's Mind Freak in a 1v2. TP dodges out on the Rolling Thunder. Icy knowing where he's landed, but he still ends up falling.
Bro, he's a
Getting ready to
god.
come in, the paranoia goes across, but he still sticks for this. Jonah P. Can he clutch? Yes, he can.
Oh, nice one, Jonah P. But
And extends the game even further. G2
Mind Freak is a god for that split second decision making.
From Jing there to avoid the showstopper, and Mind Freak finds a perfect time to use his TP, but G2 able to stabilize, was able to wait this out. I'm a bit surprised that we're continuing to leave something by himself in a corner here for Paper Rex. That's something that G2 is exploiting. They're sending at least two.
Young boy, head content manager of
And every round here,
Greyfox.
G2 more and more
सही बात है भाई.
confidence. Certainly it's going to be tough to get to the overtime, but going into the next map even, they're going to be feeling like, okay, we can go toe-to-toe with these aimers, no doubt.
It's all at the start, but it's been coming alive here. Boombot checking forward here in the vent, nothing going to be noted there. Showstopper and knives on the opposite side for Paper Rex. We'll see if those come into play. They want to save those for an actual full investment round.
They've completely left the A side open, hoping that G2 will continue this mid-congestion.
A push out, I mean, something going for the challenge. He's rushing forward, he gets the kill somehow.
Why? I'm sorry.
It feels like he should have
T2 will win map 2. Let's see. अभी तो confidence तो अच्छा build up हो रहा है because of these rounds. Oh, very good from Paper X.
Something does.
But doesn't have weapon. The why if you would have had a weapon or something, तो अच्छा रहता. And he's found out now.
Swings out, just wanting the challenge, wanting to do some
Should have
damage.
gotten
Shots
one.
go
एक kill
wide.
भी मिलता तो हो जाता. थोड़ा possible था.
Space
But
now
they got
taken
more
care of
rounds
the
than they
A
would have
side.
gotten in this map. Yep, true Sarthak. PRX का Lotus बहुत solid है. It will be hard.
Meanwhile,
Let's
Jing
see.
and Forsaken pushing their way through sewer. Freak now arriving, the slow swing, but the one tap of the Guardian. Leaf gets taken down. Now a 3v3.
IC is red.
With that showstopper still in play.
वो
Exactly.
Jing
He's
might
try
just
किया
have
best
to
oversight
right
fit
now.
over pathway fit
Going
उसे करते
forward,
हैं.
balance, swinging out.
जरूरी है.
Jing not really anticipating that one, but now jumps
Okay.
up over the top, puts him down, balance dead, gets the spot on the icy, finishes it. He's 5 HP. Paint shell into the corner. Aftershock not connecting. It's 10 bullets and his stinger now 8. Swing back around here to elbow. Looking to challenge. The tap on it. The force space taken. And Jonah P again.
Jonah P,
The last
2
one
back-to-back
standing.
clutches,
He
guys.
keeps him in it.
यार इसका सबसे weakest map कौन सा है?
They're giving him everything they can handle, and G2 has been weathering the storm just enough.
I think
here
it has
on
to
this
be
attacker
something
side
like
to keep this map in
definitely
play.
Icebox.
It's unbelievable that he can
Heaven जब आएगा, I
He's
think
moving
Heaven
here
भी
from
उनका
Jing.
weak ही
He
रहेगा
lands on
थोड़ा.
top of that after using that showstopper. It's insanity, but Jonah P has been incredible
Cold भी
in these
I don't
1v1
think so उतना
matches.
अच्छा था उनका.
Absolutely stalwart for G2.
I think ये map pool में PRX are good.
Doing a great
Map pool change हो जाएगा उसके बाद they'll be knocked.
keeping this map
जहाँ वो aim हक दे.
being over just yet. 5 rounds away now, G2. That's what you need. 5 more just to send it to OT.
Finally Alex को बोलना पड़ रहा है.
Attempts at map point here thus far from Paper
अच्छा
Rex.
है.
G2
Best oversize fit ever. सही है देवांग भाई.
called from Paper Rex.
Good.
Alex
अच्छा लगा सुन के.
looking to intervene, looking to get split done and over with.
मेरे को प्रणय ने उस चीज के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताया था कि
Gas in the tank here for G2.
उसको क्या फीडबैक मिला है.
On this attacker side, it has been a breath of fresh air compared to what we were seeing in the first half.
Yeah, and
I
they're
think
running away with this so much that they had kept the
Doable
opposition
है.
in hands until this round.
अच्छा है.
It's a huge piece to the Paper Rex puzzle. It feels like on this map, especially on the attacker side, there is a Viper's Pit for Leaf. So if you can get to a position where you can get that plant down, could kind of nullify some of that ability that Paper Rex has to use that long-range weaponry to their advantage. Let's see exactly what this looks like. I mean, you got a lot
अरे
here. This looks
प्रणय
like a
भाई
fault
की
line into a
पैंट
fast
मिली.
get-up ramp.
नहीं
Something
भाई.
like that, or maybe just a flasher.
Flash at the ready.
Yep.
Get ready to push forward. Trailblazer just going to be cleared out, but Forsaken taking a decent bit of damage there, down to 51, but Icy as well tagged up. Op now right out in front of main. Gets the spot, gets the kill. Icy taken down. A lot of the entry power now out of G2's hands.
In this round, looks like it's Arthur. Oh.
Now they got
Call end up being.
Yeah. Oh, this is insane.
He's gonna go pushing forward, and as he swings through the wall, just a bit too aggressive, and Trent is easily able to deal with it. Fault line being sent off the back of the Just look at the chase. Jing does get caught, but not forsaken. Gonna be taken down. Eliminated, clear out on the
Jing is just too good, man.
Big entry here for G2, who now have the site and now they have the pit. Leave cutting off all.
Doesn't like piss you off to see someone be so good at something? By full confidence से बोल रहा था किसी सही बात है भाई.
Good luck. I mean, Devi's gonna try to push this. He might catch Leaf off guard.
Waits out the Prowler time and he finds him. The pit now dropped. Back into a 3v3. Push down Jing. Getting Valen. Just Trent and Jonah P now left and Jing cleans it up. Trent, last one standing. 1v2. Time on his side. Quick little jiggle peek. The double face. He finds one, but he cannot get the second. Mind Freak will be the last one standing as the defuse comes through. Plenty of time to spare. It's Paper X taking split 13-7.
I mean,
Done.
After 11-1 start, to ring it back to 7-13, hell of a performance by G2.
Could have been 8-12 this one.
That's just the first map. We've got Lotus coming up next. Paper Rex's pick. We'll see how G2 fare there when we come back to the break.
तो गाइस ब्रेक है. बताओ क्या चल रहा है तुम्हारी जिंदगी में? क्या चल रहा है तुम्हारी जिंदगी में गाइस? रेज नर्व के बाद जिंग कौन सा कैरेक्टर स्विच कर सकता है? आई डोंट थिंक सो. नर्व के बाद भी स्विच करने की जरूरत है, बट आई थिंक जिंग वुड डू वेल ऑन समथिंग लाइक a neon or even a clove. I think clove is good for someone like Jing. नहीं तो रेना है ही ऑब्वियसली उनके लिए. फनाटिक का परफॉर्मेंस कैसा लगा कल का? ठीक, मतलब you can clearly see Fnatic are struggling with their identity a little bit under the new coach. Apart from that, it was okay. क्या पता नहीं, बोल रहे मोर टीम ओरिएंटेड बना देंगे. मे बी उसके फ्लैश को कुछ ऐसा कर देंगे जिससे कि, या उसके हील को कुछ टेथर वाला कर देंगे. वो हील अपने को तो कर सकती है, उसके टीममेट्स भी हील हो जाएंगे अगर वो फुल्ली हील रही तो. मे बी ऐसा कुछ कर देंगे. या तो अल्ट मारेंगे तो सबका ओवरचार्ज हो जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ चालू हो जाएगा. समथिंग कुछ ऐसा वैसा कर देंगे. स्प्लिट 2 में नए मैप्स होंगे क्या? नहीं, अभी तो पैच आया है. इंडिविजुअली अल्फा हेयर वाज टू गुड. या ट्रू. अब एफएनएस एंड सोन बैक देखते हैं कितना गेम चेंजर होगा. कुछ ज़्यादा ही ओपी हो जाएगा वो तो. कुछ ना कुछ तो करेंगे ही वो रेना को. Phoenix win. Phoenix is still playable, but I don't know, man. I think रेना थोड़ा सा फिनिक्स को मेटा मिलाओ. ठीक है, अनुज भाई को बोलता हूँ वापस आने. अनुज भाई को वापस प्लेइंग 5 में लेके आते हैं. फिनिक्स अपने आप आ ही जाएगा मेटा में. Hen will be back for split 2. No, Abdullah. What if PRX went for triple control and with something is in Clove? Something on Clove may be good, maybe not. Jing on Clove much better. I think you play a Jet, put something on Jet. Let him do what he does best with Jet. If you want to go triple controller, go triple controller, and then maybe have an initiator. Don't need a sentinel. If you see EDG, they are also playing triple controller with a single initiator or sometimes double initiator, no sentinel. As much as he can, yes. AR will be better than CG. Yeah, I mean they beat CG, so they will be better than CG, right?
Like the chorus said, they start imploring for some more of me. If we back on that board, and I be Jordan when he's scoring. It's a Mount Florence, still I play the tortoise. Yeah, story. Billboard albums back to back, just thought that you should know that. But I got riches in his name that couldn't fit on no plaque. Rest in peace to the corny rap, cause I could not support that. He snatched me out of Proverbs 5 and I could never go back. Left the label, didn't.
They've signed Soul Farm.
Hey guys, I'm here right now with Coach Alex of PRX. Congratulations on that first map. You mentioned that you were a bit relieved to be coming into Shanghai
Expecting
with
final
some
split
more
2. I
downtime
don't
than
want to say
usual,
all these things.
especially since you
Will
weren't
be cross
playing
group matches?
until
नहीं,
today,
same
this
group
very day,
matches.
right?
मैं
So
कह रहा था
how did
quality
you
wise
spend
तो
that time off?
अपने बजट में होता
Weekend to
जी
Shanghai, I think we
कम
spent a few
ज़्यादा
days just
करना
trying
तो
to relax a
उसने
little
तो
bit
मेरा
and stuff,
ओपिनियन
and trying to
न्यूट्रल
figure
है.
out like how we can
सामने में
practice.
ब्लीड चल रहा है, बाकी और
But
क्या
today was
रिव्यू
just
मिला है इसका बात हुआ
practice
नहीं
per
सुनने
usual.
से.
We tried to spend like maybe
Another coach, well, why are they
8
not
hours a
able
day
to perform
practicing.
at all?
I think that's what we did.
I think they'll perform better in stage 2, and next season they will perform much better. Be on the lookout for bleed in stage 2 and next season. Stage 2, I think they'll have fun. तो मैं कह रहा हूँ बॉडी वाइज तो अपने बजट में हो. हाँ मतलब चलता है, डोबल है, बट वही है. इट्स मोर अबाउट द फील और फिट. फील और फिट ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. एंड लाइक ओवरसाइज में प्रीमियमनेस नहीं देखा जाता है. इफ यू सी ओवरसाइज इज मोर अबाउट द फील एंड फिट, बिकॉज एनीवेज वो बॉडी हगिंग नहीं होता. बॉडी हगिंग जो होता है उसमें यू सी द प्रीमियमनेस या क्वालिटी, और उसका तो क्वालिटी बहुत ज़्यादा रहेगा. इरेजर वॉज लास्ट कोचिंग सम चाइनीज टीम मच एज आई नो. 4 Angry Men he was coaching last. The flow of the cloth. Yeah, the flow of the cloth. आगे का रिव्यू मिला उसके बाद हुआ नहीं प्रणय से. प्रणय और श्रीमंत दोनों अभी बेड पे मस्त लेटे हुए हैं. एक ही बेड पे, हाँ, सोल स्टोर के प्रोडक्ट यूज कर रहे 2 साल से. हर बार क्वालिटी डिफरेंट को मिलता है. क्वालिटी से ज़्यादा फोकस डिज़ाइन और फिट पे रहता है. आप एक ही बेड पे, हाउ रोमांटिक. अब एक बेड पे या 2 बेड पे होता तो यांग भाई बताएंगे. एक एसीएस से जिंग एमवीपी नहीं है, सही है भाई। आई थिंक लोटस G2 का अच्छा है, थोड़ा टफ फाइट देगी। ऊपर नीचे बंग में ऊपर नीचे सो रहे हैं, एक ऊपर है एक उसके नीचे, ऊपर नीचे सो रहे हैं गाइस। देख लो लाइव अपडेट्स गाइस, लाइव अपडेट्स। लाइव अपडेट्स, इससे लाइव अपडेट नहीं मिलेगा। हाँ चलो देखते हैं। पेपर एक्स का कॉम तो ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा वैसा है हमारे टाइप का। वेलकम टू माय ब्लॉग गाइस, आज हम लोग रूम टूर करेंगे वर्चुअली अपनी क्रिएटिव टीम का।
They have very little stall on this defensive side because no Viper or Cypher or Killjoy to really hard hold a site. And on their attack, they don't have that Viper wall to condition. So they're
पेपर एक्स starting on defense, very interesting. I think we could see a similar पिछला मैप जैसा हुआ वैसा इस बार G2 के लिए देखने मिल सकता है। They are starting on attack. G2's attack is much better. I think you'll see G2 run away with it. I'm predicting a 9-3 half for G2. Pistol round, let's see what they're going to do. I think judging by Paper X, they will try to go for A aggression. They will try to keep A aggression somehow, keep A. And G2 will also try to... Maybe G2 will do the AC combo, which is very common now. Nodwin X पर देखो R&D में सुल्तान डाला है, हाँ सुल्तान, I remember सुल्तान का नाम, I don't exactly remember who he is. देखने दो मेरे।
Roger that. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to jump into the action. Lotus once again for the side.
जहाँ तक मेरे को पता है सुल्तान is from DOS 9's area only.
On this map in the past, you think about Gen G going up against each other in that grand final. This is one of those maps that Gen G was able to take
From
away
what I
from
know.
AORUS. So while they still are incredibly strong
Single
on it,
controller comp.
there are
I also
weaknesses that can be exploited.
prefer the double initiator comps personally. AC वाला ही कर रहे हैं ये लोग, और देखो पेपर एक्स A कंट्रोल की तरफ गई थी। चलो
it's this attacker side that gets it done, like most of the world. However, going up against Paper X, they're tricky. They love to isolate fights.
This alert from John is absolutely gorgeous. Forward and bound, something not ready for it at all. Fantastic headshot coming across.
Oh, they're not going in. I mean, yeah, they have to understand. They saw something there.
Paper X do have a 3-man stack over here towards A. They hear the prowl.
अगर उन्होंने split map से कुछ सीखा है, is something is usually with maximum one teammate.
Also going to drift away.
It is a bit hard on the early
They should have scaled up.
killing something.
VLR पर वही है, VLR पर है।
It's going to be like Forsaken or Divide backing him up. So you got to be worried
बाद
about
में
that.
खोलता हूँ। जहाँ तक मेरे को पता है सुल्तान है,
And so therefore
Sentinel पता नहीं, Sentinel या कंट्रोलर कुछ खेलता है वो, एग्जैक्ट याद नहीं है। डुएलिस्ट नहीं है, इनिशिएटर नहीं है। आई थिंक सेवरिन का वो है तो कंट्रोलर सेंटिनल टाइप होगा। If I am correct, Rossi will go to duelist, DOS9 will go to sentinel. He will play smoke, swiper, yes subs mostly, and para and kills will maybe go towards
Paranoia not going to be connecting, but Dorsal has to be retapped.
flex and initiators.
Paper X look to try to retake this C side for themselves. Mind Freak wary about the corner, sends it there, but everybody playing on the side itself. Push up over the top, Trent find the headshot, takes out the Divine, Mind Freak being encroached upon as Icy comes down over the top. Kill's gonna be found, and that's gonna be G2 picking up another pistol.
This could be a similar This
kind of
could be a
understanding
similar
some of the lack of
map to
information
the
that they're
first
getting
map
and
जो था,
putting the
but
pieces together
opposite
know that
side.
they can make it go
G2
towards that
can do a
C
paper
site.
X
And it all starts
in
with
this
that
map.
opening
It's
pick
basically what I'm saying.
by Jonah P. This is a huge win. I don't think something really anticipated that he had already gotten to that side of the mound. Just kind of got caught with his pants down a bit there. And yeah, it's gonna bother Alex. I mean, you and I are used to seeing that. That's a common occurrence in
For
Pacific.
anybody who hasn't watched Paper X, in which case, welcome to Valorant. They've been here for a while.
That's very good.
This is normal.
Yes.
You don't have to be concerned. Might have to be concerned though. As that's going to be a double kill coming through here for Icy. Down to 20 HP, but still solid value found with that stinger. Two solid picks as Jing still just sat back behind the box just outside Baby Door, frenzy in hand. See what kind of damage he can really deal. Something wanting them to push over towards him. But Trent banging through the box, gets the headshot, gets some follow-up damage there on a Forsaken, setting up for the easy kill for Jonah P. Now it's just going to be an orb take here for something, see what kind of damage he can deal, but still a turret, noting him. I don't know exactly where he's at. Dash at the ready as the plant will come through. Icy going to be getting himself just past the halfway point towards that showstopper.
It's so good from G2. They're so well coordinated with pushing and pulling, taking turns to trade. Well, can't quite find the connection.
He's got to be ready for this forward presence, and he is. Snappy with that headshot. So he looks to deal a little bit of increased damage. Swing out, gets himself a second. 1 HP, another shot down at the corpse. Some more shots down at the corpse, and says, okay, I'm ready. Come take me. Phantom will be carried over. G2 will start off 2-0.
Okay, something is going to get his, but this is just a great start.
I think again,
G2.
I'm
I love
G2,
the way
I
they're
used to
working
go
the
for
map,
the C play.
being really methodical.
Fast C play again.
Using those high pen weapons to great effect through the boxes, all the things that you would want. I mean, yeah, that's pretty darn nasty something. But it's
clean with it.
Yeah, it's just really impressive for G2. I love the way they played these last couple rounds. It's good.
They're going for an A control.
Good coordinated play. Kind of suss out where Paper X was setting up their defenses. Now you don't get much attention over at A. And they're going to try to make a push towards mid. Oh my god. Making so much noise as Paper X.
Yeah. Swing out, nothing spotted. And then G2 swing their way back in towards B. He's retaking this space. Prowler the guide and something. Dead Leaf with a headshot. Outlaw opening things up once again over here towards C.
Told you. C is where the honey is at for G2 in the early rounds. They have to shut something down.
That's huge. I mean, they're winning those battles against something over at Mound, and that opens up the map so much more. Makes it so much more difficult for Paper X to find any lurks or flanks or anything like that. So much space is under G2's control.
And look at this rotation. I mean, PRX, they fully bought into this C hit for the time being. Now the approach slowly creeping up over towards A. Mind Freak sending out that paranoia. Now needing the TP out to safety. Gets himself into it.
Good job, Mind Freak so far.
Safe for the moment, but approaches here on multiple fronts, and that's going to be Icy swinging in from the right, catching him completely off guard. Kill found, and now in a 3v5 where you have to retake the call to save. It looks like it's already been done. Divine inching forward, seeing if he spots anything else out here, but G2, they're going to be converting this bonus, and this is a fantastic start for the squad.
They're playing great. I love the way that they're working the map, taking their time a little bit at the beginning, and then isolating players, able to just kind of bully their way through. Divine trying to do some damage on the way out. Good fault line to set him up.
Fault line sent, but it will be instantly traded. Can't hold over that weapon, so now just Forsaken and Jing. Sat back, gonna try to maintain these weapons. Forsaken, surely he doesn't swing the challenge. We'll just back away. Stay tucked there at upper. Here's the push. Oh, he goes for a last second, but is able to go ahead and hold on to his weapon. But 3-0 start, G2. This is everything you want to see for this American squad after what we witnessed on Split.
Yep, and they've got a showstopper to boot. Great opening shot from Leaf. Just completely
right there.
And now you get to mostly for the side of Paper X. And that showstopper as well. Something to be accounted for. But now Paper X looks like they might want to challenge this Rubble space.
Shoved in. significant going to be found there.
Jing just trying to play an angle where maybe he can catch the showstopper out of the air.
Mind Freak in behind here. Swing onto the corner. Jonah P going to be taking low. Showstopper now going to be coming in. Mind Freak able to find one, but Icy takes out Trent. Some friendly fire to be found as the flash coming through. Divine trying to steady the aim. Eventually he's able to find that headshot. And now Leaf arrives. Puts one down. Nanoswarm there at back rubble, forcing Devi out into the open. The Classic to try to find the kill, but he cannot. Devi will collect 3. As Paper Rex get themselves on the board.
This is where G2 should have won the round as well.
Challenge Rubble and pays the price. It's that util coordination.
Paper X on split. G2 were also leading in that round.
And it's just Devi so aware. Gets a good flash for himself as that Sky.
Anger at the start, calm at the end.
That's the thrifty reaction.
Again, big presence here towards A from G2. Slow creep up towards this orb. Survivor Seekers at the ready. On the way from the Nightfall here is Trent, but looks like they just want to contact up into the site. Swing on the corner, Jink spotting. Paint Shell sent to try to slow them up. Paranoia going to be sent through by Devi. Playing off the back of that fault line, catches Fallon. Jing now all the way in behind Rubble. Takes out Leaf, takes out another. Looks to try to find Trent, but Trent will finally put him down by dead. Entry coming through. Forsaken not ready for it. Mind Freak able to get one. Now, 2 duelists getting ready to duke it out. 30 HP here for Icy. Needs to have the headshot. Needs to be snappy, but he can't quite make it happen.
Something missed his few shots. First few shots. Could have been. This could have been.
Every single weapon from the PRX camp, but they will be able to find the second round win.
I mean, Jing is just unreal. The timings that he'll take on those blast packs is just it's otherworldly. It's ethereal.
He do something.
He finds these openings and can recover so fast. And he's just so snappy. Almost gets a third. And then something had a very weak Icy to deal with just a Guardian. An opportunity for Icy potentially, but very tricky situation.
The contrast between how the players are vibing on stage and Alex watching from behind. Probably even more frustrated because you can hear them being happy and cheerful.
Yeah, and Forsaken's like, Jing, you got 3 kills, good job. And Alex, meanwhile, you're making mistakes.
So Jing looking for more. Very aggressive. Space take there from him, does pull back. Now sight's gonna be turned over towards B. Quick clear here on the Prowler. He's just trying to check that forward corner. No one's gonna be tucked away.
See, now G2 again. They lose 2 rounds, they are again underconfident. You can see that in their play. This is not methodical play, this is scared play. They are scared of PRX's aggression.
Let's see if this time Paper X remembers. Oh, they do.
Looking forward, yeah, Forsaken able to get that kill. Leaf gonna be taken down. Something still, Jiggle peeking back over here by Icy. Icy up on top of the wall with the Prowler. That's gonna be enough to force something out, so he actually doesn't fall for the trap. Just pulls back into the site. Final Seeker gonna get cleared up.
The Seeker's just mega trolled. All 3 of them went towards Jonah P. I guess they had to because of the door.
A dangerous jump across a dangerous challenge, but he still comes out on top. Icy, dead. The Paint Shell not getting much damage dealt. Valen now at 1.
Yeah, मैं बोला ना Sultan is lost time का area का player.
A little bit whippy there with the spray, sends out the snake bite. Forsaken does have to tuck back around the corner, but now Devi continues to try to hold them here. At will be able to do so now. They have this 50-50 set up. Devi not even needing the reinforcements, not needing the flank. Gets a second as Trent does fall, and now it's just Valen trying to hold on to that weapon with 1 health.
Yeah, just good proactive play here from Paper Rex, clearing that corner where Leaf was hiding. Doing a really nice job this time, remembering problems that occurred previously. And they're just doing a great job of holding the line at the front of B. Yep, just 1 and done. I love that. And then they use a Hawk to check. Don't get any confirmation on it. I mean, something is gonna hit those shots. He's just built like that.
Bit different.
And Devi, so sturdy as always. I mean, just what a year he's been having. Just absolutely incredible.
Look at Paper X. They are
so good for Paper X for the last 2 years.
It's just gambles.
This year again, he's just been
Paper X is just functioning on gambles at this point. हाँ तो 2 imports हो गए ना? 2 imports allowed है ना?
You don't get much out of that Nightfall. You do get another orb. You still have the lockdown.
Flash out, Mind Freak pushing on the back of it, is able to collect one, but Icy Trent responding in kind. Trent gets himself a second. Jing trying to push forward. It's getting shut down now. It's all on something. Last man standing in the 1v2. The lockdown also available. They're going to hightail it over to A. Should have a decent timing on the ult. Something's reading this, knows where they're going to be headed. But can he clutch it out? Odds going to be stacked against him. Leaf playing that first contact, staring in towards stairs here. Tucks back. Turret set up. Something
He knows
it.
where both of them are.
He's trying to inch forward, take as much space as he possibly can before alerting. Swings in, gets the headshot, lockdown. Not going to be in play. Rush around the backhand side, looking to peek in towards tree, spots nothing, but now he knows that he's going to be approaching in from main, especially as the Prowler comes in. He wants to fight. Sees connects. Time ticking. He wants this kill before he goes for the defuse. He swings in. He's able to find it. Something clutches it out. And Paper Rex will take the lead.
Unbelievable. I mean, this is just a straight aim duel on Mound. And G2 comes out ahead. Kind of an over-aggression, I think, from Devi there with that last peek in a 2v1. But that gives something an opportunity to go to the other side. He's so quick with the rotation again. And he gets the info immediately as he gets over there. He hears the bunny hopping, he hears the door open from tree, and then he gets to see where the turret comes. So he's able to isolate these fights. That's so smart from something, and very aware of his situation and the timing that he has to push Trent. Trent threw literally every piece of util he had at him and still couldn't buy enough time.
And it was still Trent who was doing his damnedest at the beginning of the round. Those 3 kills that got him into that position.
Yeah, Alex का Devil's luck है हाँ भाई, to be honest.
On his back. Just can't quite close the Paper X now in the lead by 1 round. Leaf again.
G2 are very
tucked away, listening for these rotations. In the meantime,
very timid in their style now.
As there's the aftershock, they're still aware of it. They flash him right into the damage. They flush
You're
him
taking the same position over and over again. I mean, that is.
We're trying to make things a little bit more difficult, but Showstopper in the corner. That's going to be a double kill. Ching picks up Balance, picks up Icy. Pink shell lobbed in. Jonah P just trying to play elusively, trying to play quietly. Shorting out in hand. Fault line across. Ching pops his way in, pops his way out. He finds him. A 3-piece, the cleanup, and Paper Rex broadening the lead in flawless fashion.
They're unbelievable. They're absolutely unbelievable. The speed at which they can play is unmatched sometimes. This is just one of those rounds. They do a good job early. Mind Freak abandons the site. They isolate this kill with the aftershock and the flash. And then Jing finds the showstopper, blinded by the paranoia, still hits 2, and then knows that likely he's got a player, Jonah P, just near him. Switches to the short, he takes it down. So aware. Our Paper Rex, and it's going to be a timeout for G2 as they looked so good getting that bonus Achilleos, getting those first 3 rounds. Since then, 5 in a row for Paper Rex.
I gotta do him like that. This man's playing a solid game right now. Well, timeout going to be called here from G2. It's very solid.
Very bad timeout, both late timeouts all the way.
Building up that momentum here on Lotus once
इसका फेस देख के कोई इमेजिन नहीं कर पाएगा ये बंदा सर्वर पे ऐसे मारेगा. सही बात है. It's like Saitama. One Punch Man.
The better side of the map for G2 is this attacker side. At least so far this year. This is where they've been doing their damage, and it looked like they were. And I mean, I'm very impressed with G2 here today. They're oftentimes able to go blow for blow, but when you get dragged down in the mud with Paper Rex, this happens to everybody, happens to every team. They just can kind of outthink you and outplay you in the heat of the moment.
Yep.
That's what makes him so tricky. And Jing's, these blast packs he's having today are some of the best I've seen all year. And that's saying something, because we've seen some good ones, but he's finding these unbelievable timings.
Jing सही में दिखा रहा है कि रेज के मूवमेंट को क्यों नर्फ किया जा रहा है. It's a menace.
Still no operator here in sight.
Ray Force की तरह भाई.
Bouncing back into front line. Yep, no, Icy still has his. Icy's on the opposite side of the map. He's doing a little bit of trolling and Leaf doing a lot of damage. Able to find Forsaken.
Finally, a different position from Leaf. He gets one kill.
Now Valen going to be taken down. Man advantage here for the side of Paper Rex, and weapons not able to be recovered here.
Are they going to invest in Nightfall? That's the big question for me right now for G2.
Tap onto the door, the approach getting ready to come through. It might be a bit of an overcommit from them, but now Trent finding a kill. Shuts it down, re-swing in, Jing. Hesitating for a moment, but now entries in around the back, finds the first one. Blast back to try to offset, continues to swing in. It works a treat. Icy collects that kill now. A 2v2 out in the open though. Divine collecting the first, can't quite find it, but now into the 1v1. But Jonah P's just so damn low. Mind Freak. It's served up to him on a silver platter. Time decently close. G2
At this
solid
point,
off the back of the timeout.
economical damage से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है PFRX को.
I mean, again, it's good patience. Divine waiting, expecting that aggressive push from Valen. Try to gain a little bit of space, able to cut that down. They trade 1-for-1 with Leaf. Again, they're reading those positions that Leaf was trying to tuck into pretty well. But he this time has a Sheriff in hand and just hits a great shot. Then they come through and it's Jing again. Hits a blast pack right as he anticipates that fade util coming. He gets right over that C's, gets in the back line, and they have no idea. And it throws the round completely
कितना सही है to have some duelist like something in it. True.
As good as they
Absolutely true.
Jing just played it better.
Oh, Paranoia, the fault line in, but Valen's still going to be standing tall. Finds both kills. Jing Mindfreak now going to be taken down. Divide dead on the back end. Rolling Thunder committed. Something in ahead of Jonah P is able to get the catch there onto one, but do they suspect the player from behind? It's like something does. Can he do anything about it is the question. Continues to swing in. He's going for this. There's something wide swing, and Jonah's having none of it. He just waits for him to stop.
PRX को eco damage देते हैं, PRX उनको mental damage. Finally एक round तो मिला.
From G2, breaking the win streak of Paper X.
That is the something swing. Just a great positioning here from Valen, unaccounted for. Yeah, that Paranoia hits a lot of players, but Valen doesn't get hit, so it makes it easy for him to just cut Paper X down as they try to push that angle. Incredible. Great read.
Yeah, and
anticipating the aggressiveness, and yeah, he doesn't like it.
Fairly costly as well, the Rolling Thunder. I mean, committed after two players that already been taken down.
That's true.
Something now. Does get the operator into the mix. Quick break on the baby door there from Forsaken. Paranoia across, a little bit of damage going to be found there off the paint shells. As it's just blind spray across. Jing, quick exit.
How does he know?
Dodges out on that seas. I don't know. He just knows that it's coming his way.
TH again. Let's see.
Just incredible. The senses he has. Just the unbelievable reaction time.
But all this effort is just to try to push over towards something. He gets the leg shot on the Trent, but he cannot confirm the kill. Nightfall connecting the Prowler on the chase. He's got to clear it out. He's got to backpedal, but he cannot. Try to be able to intercept. Stops the exit, takes him down. And now the lockdown sent inside tree. Right there. Forsaken in a very committed position. Fault line. Now counters.
Nice.
Jonah takes him out. The rest of the team have to respect this ult.
Scout destroyed.
No malicious spots on the one.
Very good. Fall back.
Trent drops back down. Shadows traveling. Paper X though. Ash decent on a lot of the players. Do they actually commit in for this retake? The 3v5 Snakebite to go ahead and further delay, and Icy on a very deep line all the way back. Here behind Rubble. Waiting for his moment. Jake, the push up into smoke, he's able to find one. Tries to backpedal out. They know Icy, but they should know as well that this round is over, that this is going to be completely unsavable. With Divine out, onto a bad position, does get taken down. Mind Freak, able to put two down. And Valen will be the last one to survive.
Last round, finally they should go B.
They are flush with it. Now they get themselves up to 5.
Yeah, this is a great execute here from G2, using that Nightfall to keep something guessing. He decides to stick around before he clears the Prowler, and he pays the price. Very nicely timed. Wait for that shot, and then they swing around the corner. Just reading the positionings here at Paper X. Off of that fault line, they're able to kind of guess that Forsaken's going to go
I
back
think
upstairs.
take A control or take A control and then go B.
Very nicely done by G2.
Got him, my boy.
And now they have a chance to make this even in this half. Icy one away from a showstopper. Oh my god.
Jing, oh my god. Sniped out of the sky is Icy. Comes up with 2. Tag down to 30, but still alive and well. What a shutdown.
Yep.
Just picking him out of the sky. Something now on the opposite side of the door, the showstopper. Just escort them forward here onto this B site. Tap of the door. Icy dead, but finds himself another elimination. And Mind Freak now standing cannot make it happen. We are tied up at 6-6.
Yeah, a great bounce back here from G2. After Paper X strung so
Solve.
many rounds together.
I think to play for.
At the end. Finally get their footing.
Now if I'm G2, I'm
winning some of these
keeping 3 people at A.
And that's just insanely good shooting from Icy, the rookie, getting it done there. With the transfer onto the second.
Paper X love going A or B.
Gets the third. Awesome stuff from Icy.
Incredibly solid round to bring us to complete parity between these teams. Tied up 6-6. Players will take a moment, take a breather here during the halftime. But for now, let's zoom in a bit more on Jonah P with our Omen player moment.
Yeah, this is Jonah P from G2 Valorant. I mean, honestly, I wanted to win this game extremely bad. Not only to get us into playoffs, but we had a Berlin boot camp back in December, a while back, and Heretics, we scrimmed them quite a bit. They destroyed us, but yeah, it was not very clean from us, and you know, but just making that comeback and having that, you know, storyline for us, it felt great. We're not known for making big comebacks like that. We're known for the reverse, choking 9-3s, 8-4s, 10-4s, you name it. Like, we've had so many games like that, so having that 9-3 comeback on the third map just felt great.
Oh, wait. That's a really good fault line. Jonah P in a 1v3. All staring at elbow. Benji Fishy will fall, make it to an ace to potentially close the map. Can he pull it off? They're both right there. The spam onto the first, they're both weak.
Talk and happen, yep.
It kind of makes sense why people underestimate us. Like, our regular season was pretty inconsistent. And, you know, if you're an inconsistent team, you're going to get, you know, some criticism, which is totally fair. So, yeah, just coming to this event, we don't really care what people say. We're just focused on why we're being inconsistent and, you know, just every day work to be better and work to fix those mistakes that we make.
Working on the consistency, working on getting better, and right now we've been seeing that in real time, from the run back on split to now being dead even on Paper X's map pick of Lotus. They'll swap sides, but this is where they need to be the most prepared.
Salman Khan कब आएगा?
Here from Paper X.
And they had a solid
Alex इतना जीतने के बाद भी गुस्सा हो रहा है. Spin तो chill करता है पूरा game.
Before it was closed out by Team Heretics. So certainly G2 can get this done, and you know, with that extra sentinel there, gonna give you an extra layer of defense. You know, is Paper X gonna be able to clear it? It's not like they're unfamiliar playing against this comp. It's what most people run.
Here.
MDA site. A turret to alert here. And now a triple push out of B main. Nope, double back here. Is Valen not going to be joining in? Turret recalled, the alarm bot. Still set up. Are they going to be ready for this crunch from behind? Shots coming across. Trent, he's giving up the game and he can't confirm the kill. Just a minor amount of damage dealt there. Something noting one. Spotting out Icy back over here towards the spawn. Swings out wide. Valen trying to get the kill, and he can. Down to 5 HP.
आना था उनको.
Forsaken has to drop back.
तो चलो.
He himself.
Valin रेड है तो क्या हुआ? Numbers advantage तो आ गया.
Fault line going to be sent. Jing looking to swing off that one, but nothing really going to be noted for now. He's just keeping Icy held back. Jump across.
Nice.
Going to be Valen collecting another one. Is Mind Freak dead? Valen with 3. Divide. Gone. Jing put down and Forsaken.
Beautiful from G2. हो जाए एक बार बजाज भाई. Alex कैम को बजाज कैम बनाने का समय आ चुका है.
What a retake here for G2, just on their horse off the rip. Just
नहीं भाई.
that. Paper X isn't going to change direction if they give up that space on A. And they're just pushing through attacker spawn as fast as they can, and they're hitting some great shots. And he got flashed down to 5 HP, and then he's still able to win these battles. Unbelievable, Valen. Unbelievable. Huge 4K for him. And, yeah, I mean, Paper X just couldn't hit their shots. That's all there was to it, to be honest.
Free sight, trying to get into that post-plant situation, but just picked apart one after the other. Let me see. Triple Bulldog purchase here coming through from the side of G2. Stinger Inspector alongside that is Forsaken. Gonna try to escort them forward here on to see something getting a little bit of damage. Just get the headshot there on the lead. He'll be knocked down to 46. Spots out Jing, who swings around the back, Bucky in hand, able to find one, but Valen puts an end to that. Entry power now taken away. Bucky into the hands of the Devise. The plant tapped for a moment, but not committed to.
I have the spike.
Give it over to Mind Freak.
क्या हम ये क्या कर रहे हैं? बीच उधर वेंका हगा उधर चुप करते हुए आ रही है. नहीं भाई, अरे क्या है भाई?
Now dead. That Spectre is left stranded on the floor, and Forsaken, he can't get over to it. Mind Freak, he doesn't want to move a muscle. Push up into the smoke, just looking to try to play a timing, looking to get a catch. He cannot. And Icy, despite being dazed up, headshot into the kill. Leaf the only casualty. G2, they'll move up by 2. Now 8-6.
Yeah, just brilliant stuff here again with their util combos. Yeah, you lose a player to the Bucky, but so what? That Seize Nade combo works a treat there, isolating Devi and Mind Freak on the back of the site, so they can't really get much done. Devi gets taken out by it. It's just so nice here from G2. You can see the confidence starting to flow for this G2 squad. They're starting to play together. And that's when things get a little bit scary here. Paper X is looking a little bit off at times on this map. Looking to grab a judge here for Jing. As it looks like to me they're gonna consider a pretty big C hit as Rubble control completely taken.
Device is dead off the rip. Leave for the peek out. Outlaw in hand. He'll shrug off that damage taken. And Smoke now try to stave off this push. Rowan checking outside of B there from Trent as well. Now for these rotations to start to come through. Entry in. They know that the site is clear, but Leaf still tucked away here at Waterfall. Pitching for that shot. Hacks away just in time. Something unable to get that hit coming through. Flash in deep. He swings out, but still can't steady the aim. Trent claims 2. His Mind Freak taken down. Forsaken gonna be scouted, spamming away, trying to keep himself alive.
Hello AK Gamer, welcome to the channel.
As the flank comes in, Valen, he will shut him
So
down.
this looks like it's going to
G2
map 3.
convert the bonus. They move up now, 9-6.
I mean, Paper X just trying to push Waterfall one by one, trying to win some of these battles, but the numbers advantage for G2 is there, and they're going to take another bonus. It's just a little much here from Paper Rex. Kind of just, yeah, getting too aggressive. I agree. Timeout's going to be needed because that was, you know, the first player, fine. You send something out there, you try to set him up with a flash, totally fine with that. But after that, you might as well just lock them down and try to use that amazing choke point you have where the defenders have to come through Waterfall and just knock them down. And again, these opening picks from Leaf, he is so clean with those snipers. Has been all tournament.
Trent as well, just really shutting down the
just got shit on. I just hit him with a
the opening push. As well, he's not necessarily wrong.
He is not wrong at all.
Very solid early kill to be found there. Paper X needing to make the most out of these last 15 seconds here on the timeout. Plenty of words exchanged between Alex and the rest of the squad. Can they find that round victory? Looks like they're going to be forcing up a bit for a full stinger buy. Spoiler alert.
I mean, they're going to try to do to G2 what G2 does to other teams. Catch them with those stingers, catch them a bit off guard. Icy does have the op. So, power weapon in the hands of G2.
Just looking at a few messages that I've received.
Going to be tricky now for Paper Rex. Let's see if they're just going to go for an explosive B hit. It's being read decently by G2. Got a lot of delay utility in there with the Omen and the Fade. So this could be tricky.
Operator now here for Icy. Situated over towards A, but looks like with this rush, with this buy, they want to just full send it in towards B, but do they rebalance position? And so far, they have not. And now he strikes, finds the first one, Mind Freak, trying to take him down, but ends up falling. Down, collecting that kill. Trying to be, however, going to be overwhelmed. Something dashing away. Keeps himself alive and in the mix. As Jing scoops up a Phantom.
Sagan. The lurk towards the spike. It's being watched behind the box by Leaf, and he's making noise.
Noise made, and Leaf able to find that kill, and now they are in such a dire
That was a
position.
crucial kill by Leaf.
Prowler in for the check. Spots up.
Now that guy is dead, now Icy can focus fully here. They know these two players are here.
Especially with something taking that damage. 12 HP remaining on him. Just legs just absolutely swept out from beneath him. Something falls, Jing marked. Looking for the reveal, the Prowler up over the top, gets the bite, and Trent will find the kill. Only 2 eliminations found, Spike not planted, Paper X not getting that bonus cash, and G2 get to double digits.
Yeah, G2 just reading this hit very, very nicely. Valen's positioning, knocks 2 down, and that's about it. That's basically round over. I mean, yeah, Paper X scrappy as heck. Trying to do what they can is something. He gets 2, and then he's able to dash away, try to buy some time and space, but never really able to get comfortable as coming from just about every angle possible. RG2.
One down.
They look very clean right now. PaperX is struggling. Get anything done on this attacker side.
Hello Nerf. Why Sen fall short in this Masters qualification? I mean, see, there will always be a downturn period after achieving something so high. Like that is good for a team. Continuous like being at the top means like they would definitely not win this event even if they qualified. I'll be very honest. So it's better if they reset and then go at it again. Because the high of returning to that winning forefront or Sentinels was just too much. And you have to also give credit to the other NA teams who stepped up. NA, I think, is the most competitive region right now. Most competitive.
Connection not going to be found. Trying to be in the meantime. Caught. Mind Freak coming away with that kill. Swing out. Dink in. Divide. Able to find Leaf. Finishes him off. Just tucks away. Eats a little bit of damage there from the paint shells. Fault line now crashing across. Fallon going to be taken down. Jing able to find that. Mind Freak still lingering, still lurking. Finds Trent. PaperX will be able to get themselves back on the board.
What's up?
Putting up their first round victory here
That's
on this attack side.
Yeah, it was a nice job here by Jing to flush out some players to keep them towards Mind Freak's lurk here by Rubble. You can see they use the showstopper, and that's when he strikes. Great patience, great timing, great coordination from PaperX. And this time around, they're able to get their feet planted, get the crossfire set up, get this post plant in their favor, find that lurk. That's so successful, but now you got a couple big ults for G2 to consider.
So they're going A.
Showstopper, Nightfall.
You can turn this around on them really quickly.
Use anything? No. Oh, I think they could be.
Looking for something a bit pacey here.
Okay, Jonavi's position is very good, but they should expect. They should clear at least that angle. I think EU is the most competitive region. EU is ass. So. I mean, not ass, but like not good enough right now. Insane make it to champions? Yeah, definitely. Sultan plays on 100 ping in EU Radiant. Nice. Everyone was beating top teams on any good day. Yeah, but that is because I think so the level of the better teams decreased and they became on par, whereas for NA they elevated themselves.
Or just completely fooling PaperX every time there's a player in a different spot, and Jonah P can get so much info. The paranoia so good from Valen. Just love what I'm seeing from G2. They are so on top of PaperX in terms of where their util is going to go, where that util is going to be checking, particularly Devi's util. How many times have we seen those Trailblazers not see a player and it costs PaperX a life?
Yeah, and corners in general right now very much working against PRX. The second timeout going to be used. Last one here from Alex. Casting them out to sea and hoping they make it safely across to the other side. For now, G2, all advantages pretty much theirs. 3 ults for PaperX available at the moment, but that Nightfall already on
I don't think it has been as competitive this time. This time I think NA has been the most competitive, to be very honest. Because you have to understand, the best teams did not actually end up qualifying. Crew was the best team. Crew topped their group. Crew did not even qualify. Yeah, no, that is true. I wouldn't say comfortable agents, but yeah, their comps are wacky. They, again, play more. They have started playing more on counters and stuff. But NA, I feel, were better in terms of quality of watching as well. Like for me personally, I think the level of competition has strengthened in NA. Because Crew, who was top the group, did not even qualify. I think Crew definitely is a shoe-in for champions.
For some attention over towards Rubble, and Devi on his own with the spike.
And then you still have Leviathan with so many issues still pulling off such good results. Then you have Sentinels who did not qualify this time. They will eventually. Good storylines for stage 2.
He collects 2 kills. Mind freaking something, both taken down. Seek by Sent, but what damage dealt already, and Jonah now just 1 away from having that pit online. To make PaperX's lives that much more difficult, Forsaken wants to try to get this Rolling Thunder. get back off. Space given over. G2 confident in their retake here in a 5v3.
They're going to be coming through the door. A couple different angles. Going to be really tricky. Forsaken trying to get ahead of it.
Trying to get ahead of it, but instead Nipple's going to be taken down. He and Jing on the floor. Devi, now last one standing. Swings out, finds the first, is not ready for Icy. G2, they're going to give themselves up to 12. Map point to take us over to Bind.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Deadlock comms on Ascent, which have played on any challenges? I mean, Deadlock is a good agent on Ascent, I feel. But again,
they're giving him opportunities.
does it give you more value than KJ? No. I think it's just being played as people are looking to find alternatives that other people don't have answers for, or they will take time in adapting to.
Mind Freak down, and then of course something's gonna try to reswing. They're ready for it, but now Paper X a little bit quieted.
Map 3 it is.
And there's a ton of
Map 3 prediction, very difficult to say, brother.
Viper's Pit.
I mean, I would go with G2 personally.
It's gonna get messy.
Yeah, Bind. I think I would go with G2.
It's playing off solo towards this C site. Oh, the Killjoy utility set up to try and interrupt him. 100% down, seeing if he can get any movement out of Leaf whatsoever, but Leaf just staying back. Not sure if that Rolling Thunder is going to be escorting that jet forward, so wants to just go ahead and concede some space for now.
I've got your trail.
Seeker's now going to be sent. Snake bite to try to slow things up. Jonah P going to be noted there over at stairs and Devi. Take it down. Jonah P pushing forward, finds that elimination. Now tucks back over towards the stairs position. The Mind Freak as well, knocked down to 36. An immense amount of damage dealt. Jing, here at drop. Just a Bulldog, 3 players on the opposite side.
Beat 100 on Bind in playoffs, yep. In fact, G2 is the only team to beat 100 Thieves on Bind in the entire NA region.
Connections on the multiple, but Pain Shell's not finding the value.
So well
But against the Chaos playstyle on Bind, yep.
Still in play here for G2. Not able to drop that one, but Forsaken finds an opening kill. Valen going to be taken down. Use Mind Freak repositioning, gets himself over here by Rubble. Jonah, another kill, a third. Jing dead, something tucked away, finds the first one, drifting around the backhand side. Knife pulled, finds himself a third elimination. As Leaf trying to hold for the fuse, push onto the corner, the right click, not taking him down, but has the time being bought. Yes, it has.
Nice on something. That is again individual. I told you.
He will hold onto his weapon, but PRX can hold onto their hopes.
Unbelievable. I mean, just Paper X players start dropping like flies, and I'm just like, okay, we're going to Bind. But then something just barely. Crazy stuff here from Jonah P. He is really feeling it right now.
I mean, Jonah P is redeeming himself for that split performance, to be honest.
Do what he wants to on this map.
Like, not even split performance, the first half, to be precise.
In the audience today, seeing a lot of the purple and pink jerseys.
But it cost them everything. I mean, granted, a lot of commitments there on the side of G2 as well. The Leafs still one away from having that lockdown online. Paper X had to dump everything that they had. And because they all go down, that Outlaw can find value here. Only Forsaken with full armor.
Now they're back to kind of taking their time. Spreading the map a little bit, trying to find...
Resonate nahi, Fade sees. Fade sees Brimald.
Again with this Outlaw, he's been so good. A great flash to clear that angle by Paper Rex. Now they're going to be able to kind of work their way through something. Going to be the one left behind this time to potentially try to cut off these rotations. There's a toxic screen in the way. Buys a little bit of time for Valen to slide over. Good fault line, it's both.
Connects on the 2. They managed to pull back though. Get themselves up the safety, and the Trailblazer doesn't go deep enough to spot them both. Oh, they reposition aggressively forward here. Jumping, see if he can spot anything. Knows that Mind Freak's going to be playing up on top of that box, but Mind Freak not given the time of day, not given the opportunity. Not going to be peeking out. He spots a pixel out of place. Leaf could absolutely devastate, and he has. Forsaken, dead, lockdown, now online. And there's the investment. Sent through the paint shells, they've been committed.
Yep, super underrated. That's true enough. Proving themselves again and again for the past 3 years. That is why I love them. Oh.
Lockdown beat down to Paper X. They stand their ground together. And they keep themselves in this map.
There's nobody but Paper X. I thought that round was done. I thought, again, that we were going to bind. Great shots from
Combos
Leaf.
first done by Fnatic on
Angle he
Fracture.
takes to give
Yeah, I mean
himself
different maps,
that
obviously.
lockdown. Then he finds a second onto something. Able to just see over the lip of the sight. But Jing so snappy. And now you got a showstopper for Jing. Now you got an opportunity to do some damage. The economy here for both teams. A little bit starting to dwindle for the side of G2. Paper X is in the gutter.
Forsaken. Ready for the push. G2 not going to give it to him here. Trailblazer instantly cleared over by A. Vi just sending a pop flash, trying to make his exit. Leaf in the meantime, swinging out wider here on the site, seeking target. Showstopper now, the chase through. Jing finds his mark. Leaf going to be taken down, Forsaken, trying to hold two at bay. Prowler cleared out, but the Paranoia now going to be invested. Just spamming here into the corner, nearly finds the shot, but can't quite make it happen. Trent at 27, still going to be alive as the plant comes in onto C.
Trying to set up for this. Coming from a bunch of different angles. Love these retakes from G2.
Two on the site. Caught the cloak, rotating back around. Nobody else to try to play off the door. It's just gonna
I think this round is very tense.
Waterfall. Mind Freak looks to try to hold the line, pushes out, finds the first. Confirmed presence on the rest. He's decayed down to one. He's waiting for his moment. Trying to TP out, but Jonah takes him down. Swing onto the corner though. Jing still standing here alongside the Vi. Jing once again will put him down. A three-piece for the Rays. Paper X. They themselves also up to double digits. Two more rounds for overtime. And timeout for G2.
Yeah, and G2 has been giving up a little bit of extra space. I mean, part of it is also that in the round before this, the util from Jason, from Forsaken, was really good. And he was able to kind of clip two players with that breach fault line and buy some space to get them their plants. But the change up from Paper X that I'm liking is they're not over pushing. They're starting to hold angles. They're starting to funnel players of G2 into choke points and take them down.
Good timeout.
Good job of accounting for the lurks that are being.
They don't have any money. This is going to the last round. Oh my god, don't have three hoga. Sharam kar Aditya.
Red at least by Forsaken, and that causes the wrap where they have to try to go through Waterfall. G2 feels like if Forsaken's there, you know, this flank probably won't get what we want to out of it. So let's just try for a death ball retake of sorts, and doesn't work out because now Paper X is starting to really hold the line nicely once they get this spike plant down.
Yeah, so generally the focus of Lotus has shifted.
Exactly.
Or at least heavily suspects it. They could buy all the way down for it, but with the weaker weaponry, very much is expecting to be able to get some one-taps here. And do they give him the time of day? Jonah P, once again, sat back here at stairs. Ping comes down. Paper X cognizant.
Just expecting another one of those hidden players around a corner. It's going to pop out and kill him. This time Jonah P's pushed a little bit further back.
Smoke coming through. Paranoia. Oh, they get the stun in. There's the push up into the smoke, and Jing able to take him down. That pesky Viper now dealt with. Swing forward here onto the side. Device body one, but Icy catching a nice timing. Swings around the opposite side. Headshot through. Brings it back into a 4v4.
It's a good pivot, but it's being read well by G2.
TP forward in towards B. Nope, canceled. A little bit of util exchanged here onto the B side. Decay going to be expiring. Jing taking some very aggressive space. But he's only able to find one. Showstopper now here from Icy spotting. Not something, but only gets smatter.
That showstopper had to hit. And that showstopper had to hit. Who do you think is the best IGL in VCSA? Hawks.
He wants to play this aggressively. I can't believe that he's going for it. Leaf manages to put him down. Now a 2v3. Top of the spike. Some spray across. Swing out for Sagan.
Oh, this is over.
Defuse. Being held. Paint shells in. And Leaf will get the final kill. G2, the timeout works a treat. They take down Paper X on Lotus. 13-10. We're going to bind.
Awesome stuff here from G2. Really starting to feel themselves against Paper X nicely.
Solid warm up here. Solid run back from G2. Not allowing Paper X
Oh my god. Coach, hello प्रियांशु. मेरा गेम फेल हो गया और रिवर्स थोड़ी देर के लिए ऑफलाइन किया गया, पीआरएक्स में हार गए. देवांग भाई बताओ. हारना ही था वैसे तो. अब G2 जीतेगी, मैं बता रहा हूँ. बाइंड भी G2 जीतेगी. अगर कोई ऊट पटांग कॉम्प न लाए पीआरएक्स तो पक्का G2 जीतेगी. G2 ही जीतेगी. वो जी वीडियो आफ्टर दिस मैच राइट साइड. ये मैच खत्म हो जाने दो. स्टार्ट. आपको वनीला कॉम्प ज्यादा पसंद है या मेटा कॉम्प्स?
A really good job of picking their
मेरे को
timings on
मेरे
when
कॉम्प
to
ज्यादा
re-clear
पसंद है.
space so they
कुछ
always
वनीला
knew
होते हैं,
where
कुछ
paper
मेटा
X
होते
fitted
हैं.
in these late rounds.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, it also helps that you get both pistols and you're able to convert both bonuses, right? That gives you a lot of leverage. But the way that they were playing, especially on the later rounds when they moved onto the defense and the way that they were retaking time after time, they knew when to give up the space and just be like, okay, you know, take the spike, plant the spike, we'll save all the utility and just flood you on the retake.
And this was their same idea they had on split. But I think the biggest contrast is they picked their timings to actually be fighting forward and play on site more. And critically, they were shooting, right?
Valorant is an FPS game.
It's an FPS game. It's a gun game. Wise Man once said that. But Trent and Valen, I think those guys were stepping up. We saw some rounds from Relief. And on the contrast for PaperX, they were getting away with a lot less of the crime that they were committing on split with these like individual hero rounds.
Yeah, yeah.
There was also some moments that they were pissing me off a little bit. It's the kind of
much like Neon in that respect.
It's the kind of PaperX moments where they miss the utility, don't clear the corners, something goes forward, dashes in, but then Mindfreak privy him. It's like those kind of moments. You're just like, so good. Like How is this happening?
The round where
So
like they're trying to
consistently.
clear through the revolving door and then they just don't dog close left and a player gets
And
a
they
2K
don't
from
clear
there.
it.
Rounds where they're trying to like even the final round of the game where they're trying to pivot back into B late, but they never had a lurker. They never had that map control, and then they play full offsite in a post plant. Just these mistakes for Paper X. There's games where they have good enough individual form that it doesn't catch up with them, and there are games like this where they lose the map because of them.
We were praising Forsaken for his flexibility, and in this map, don't get me wrong, he did good, but on the kills department, my man was not
He
shooting.
was doing what he needed to do with his utility, but
but still, it was like not enough. And I feel like maybe in a different composition where things are not as straightforward, is easier to find different solutions to the problems that you find.
not completely fair. But you know what, though? Icy had a big game, and this is what G2 needed. And I think that G2 has definitely needed to find that next gear, because I was worried about them coming out of that split game, because you know, you look at the score line out of that one and how it started out and even how it ended, it was not pretty for G2 at all. And I think the guard of old, or even G2 of old, would have crumbled under that situation. But this is clearly showing that this squad, when they're put through the work, they know how to step up. And Icy was that guy this game for them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also complicated, right? Because if you just look at this game from the outside and you look at the duelist department, it's complicated to make a comparison because it's a 2v1 and always in that situation, they're always going to be coming at you. And you making that shiny play is not always going to be even an option, especially after round, I believe it's 4, where everything turns into chaos and he off strand, and you know, probably mentally many people wouldn't have been able to recover from that, but Icy did.
And that's the real contrast between these two teams. Paper X is a squad about their individuals, about how they game plan to set up these guys to frag. G2 is a team that is very much about the collective, and that's what got them the win on Lotus. But the series, it's not done yet. They still have to go to Bind. However, this is a map that I actually have some confidence in G2 on. I think they were great in Americas.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say, I don't want to say that there's a chance here, because honestly, like, there's a chance either way. I mean, these two teams, you know,
when are the split 2 games starting? 4th of June, guys. Heretics could have chosen FUT. Yep.
Coming into this one with a lot of hype, but Bind has been good for G2.
Yeah, I mean, they're the only team to have beaten 100 Thieves on this map, who is otherwise undefeated here back in Americas. However, for all the positivity you can kind of bring up for G2, this has always been a map that has been a stronghold for Paper X. I think of their performances in Madrid. They're still playing that same comp with this double initiator and the harbor, and I think the way that, especially on their attack sides, they entry and they vary up the harbor utility to give so many different looks. It's a super disruptive style, and they're so good at it.
Yeah. Well, what's the game plan then here if you're G2 in this situation? Is it the same as what it was in map 1
I think
and 2?
the retics are working. Why would you stop with that? Especially, well, now they're starting on the attack, so.
Sure, but on the defense, I think retics are a lot harder, especially over towards B. It has to be more so using your util to disrupt, especially in this comp with a lot of mollies. However, they are starting on that attacking side, where I think G2 have some really good protocols on this map. You'll see them play a lot of these slower rounds where they're kind of like 3-1-1-ing, sending this Sky Gecko combo into one area of the map and taking early space, and then late round pushing into that. I think the biggest key to success is really
के भी results आने वाले.
from going
मजा
for
आएगा.
aggressive pieces in the mid round that they really like to do with this comp.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, something probably locking one of the sides with the operator, if he's even able to get those credits in. But I'm looking at Forsaken and some redemption here for him.
Oh boy, well folks, it's map 3. Let's see how this one works out. Can G2 get that revenge on Paper X, continue their run in the upper bracket? One final time, let's send it back over to the boys. It's Achilles and Paper Thin for the call.
Thank you very much. Yes, here we go on map 3 to decide which team is going to be sticking around in that upper bracket.
Yes.
And which one's going to be falling down, losing one of their lives here in this tournament, be one step closer to being eliminated from it. Is it the Pacific powerhouse of Paper X, or is it going to be G2? A very solid rally back here from G2, both on that opening map of Split. Also, they're on Lotus. How do they fare now, going up against Bind?
And G2 looked so good on this map against Team Heretics. 13-6, just absolutely destroyed them. So certainly, all eyes going to be on G2 as they have a great opportunity to upset Paper X, send them down to lowers, and get themselves further ahead in this tournament. Or going to be grabbed for Paper X with a 3-2 split, or not a 4-1 split, excuse me. This is a strong side.
Expecting that push out here off the rip. Instead it was going to be Showers, as Mindfreak just backpedaling. Icy taking some forward space here. Quick little jump peek. Something catching a glimpse, but so far, no connections on these shots. Spike being held just in front of the teleporter as Trent will go ahead and take that across. Now Forsaken tagged up. Down to 13, having to make his exit. Icy will get caught off. Mindfreak able to find that kill. Takes him down, gives the man advantage over here to the side of Paper Rex, but Plant's going to be coming through. G2 very much entrenched in this double push coming through. Forsaken finding one before getting taken down. Lethal will spray across. Jing going to be tagged up a bit. Falls to 50. Heal's not available from Devi here in the pistol.
A couple smokes though.
Hello.
Hello.
Wingman as well online.
What's up?
Little bounce out, nothing going to be spotted. Jonah just
Stop.
sat here on top of the spike.
मैच देख रहे हैं?
हाँ भाई,
Some covering fire there from Hookah.
ये तो
Just sat here.
अब मैं क्या ही बोलूं?
Within the poison for now. The push forward. There's the first one. Trent getting Jing as well. Wingman
क्या ही
getting
बोलूं
cleared out.
मतलब?
Trying to be re-wrapping around through tube. Cuts back.
PRX gonna through the second map, but कोई ना.
G2 taking another pistol.
I think G2 through
They're just so good.
the second map का शुरुआत first half.
They are keeping Paper Rex guessing.
हाँ, वो तो किया ही.
Opportunities.
But I thought this would be an easy 2-0. After looking at 11-1.
Right by the tube. So snappy. Yeah, there were a couple
और especially Lotus पे 6-3 के बाद तो
I went with G2 2-1.
side of Paper Rex. And Alex is definitely starting to get frustrated.
क्या सट्टा लगा है?
After such a hot start on split.
नहीं भाई prediction दिया
अच्छा फिर ठीक है.
team पे.
Just amazing resilience.
You think back to the words of them.
अब बताओ कोहली क्या चल रहा है?
Saying, yeah, we played against
Yes, this is Kohli, guys.
We're a much more mature team. We've learned a lot. We've grown. And they are putting that on full display round after round. Dominant
Nothing, bro.
so far across the series.
और पैकिंग वैकिंग हो गई?
Not yet. अभी करूँगा बैठ के.
Blind does greet them, but that's going to be the interrupt. As quite a bit of damage goes across here. Forsaken and something.
क्या पैक कर रहे हैं?
Early damage found. Try to snipe across. They try to find that kill, but Jing going to be taken down.
Protein, बस.
Alan just pushing his way forward into the site, able to collect 2 kills. Something will get one more as a parting gift, but widely
Only protein.
Going to be carried forward. Just grabbing up the Bulldogs here.
Only essential things.
Things off 2-0.
They bait out the util really nicely. They get a lot of flashes, a lot of mollies thrown at the front entrance there outside of Garden, and they just absorb all of it. They just wait it out, and then they take their turn. Use that mosh that cuts through the tube to clear out the
Bootcamp
game.
कब?
He was stuck.
Kohli is going tomorrow.
Identified by the time they were ready to make their execute.
Everyone is going tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm reaching day after tomorrow, early morning.
Around here for Paper Rex. Starting to feel like they can't afford to drop any more of these. Forsaken has to use the cascade to get out, stuck in the corner.
Sends it, decent damage dealt, but Jonah just gonna go ahead and be able to push Trent back up to 100 here. Boom about to go ahead and check forward. Leaf clears that out. Paint shells now to try to dissuade. Blast pack to create some extra distance here, and Jing just gives up on trying to defend in lamps. Space handed over here to G2. A lot of respect being shown. As now the TP across. Something forward here at the shower. Flash at the ready. It's going to be a delayed pop on that one, but something still able to find the first one. Now Mindfreak getting involved. Picks off Trent.
It's huge.
Smoke is Valen going to try to lurk his way forward. Mindfreak is reading this.
Smoke's down. He is. They're expecting another layer to this.
This is where the spike is at. Could just rotate back around towards the front if the rest of the team are able to open things up. And Mindfreak does pull off the angle for a brief little moment, but continues to have his sights trained over on showers. Wingman checking back over here on the site. Leaf going to be stunned up. Mosh creating some additional space as Valen starts creeping his way forward. The time dwindling. 25 seconds remaining. And the entry is looking great. Valen just swings the corner blind. Takes out Mindfreak. Jing dead at the same time on the opposite side as Leaf comes up with that kill. But Boombot now scouting across, something having to talk back in. Valen, another shot, another kill. Something just trying to delay. Thrash at the ready. He's going to try to go for it, but he's going to get caught with that utility.
Oh, almost.
Opened up to clean things up, but he's the only one standing. G2 wrestle all of these guns out of their hands.
And it's just great awareness here from Paper Rex to understand that there could be a rotation.
Will there be more pressure on team as you'll be representing VLT? No, bro. None at all.
And even though they end up losing it, and it looked like maybe this round was going to
हैदराबाद में बिरयानी खाना नहीं bro, diet पे हूँ. How many matches in split to group stage? 3 matches.
Finish the round, but
it's also gone.
It was costly. Yes,
For each team.
exactly, Achilleos. It was
Godspeed
costly
diet पे हो?
for Paper Rex.
You see the ults available now.
हाँ भाई.
G2, Valorant,
अच्छा.
Orbital
देखते हैं हैदराबाद में कैसी डाइट करते हो.
देखना.
the opposite side, getting himself flush with his teleporter door as the Thrash. He's trying to avoid the timing on it, but he cannot get the punish. Icy. The covering fire, looking gorgeous. Quick clear there on the Dizzy, but Pain Shell's lobbed in to buy. Overwhelmed, taken down. TP now, double push. Icy just sat. The opposite side here, off the smoke, and Jing goes right up into his crosshair. Mind Freak, dead.
Mar gaya.
Absolutely screwed. Somehow Jing beyond the grave gets a boombot kill. But that doesn't even matter. It is Forsaken, now all on his lonesome. Wasn't finding that impact on the previous map. And so far, it's a very rocky start here for Paper Rex. That shot across, Jonah P gonna be taken down, but there's so much more work to be done. In the paint, the snake bite will hold him at bay.
Just don't think he has time for this.
No, it's dwindling. He'd have to kill them all in rapid succession. Instead, looks like maybe just wants to try to deal as much damage as he possibly can, but Leaf will be left standing here at the end. 3 players
भाई
alive.
very good round.
Starting to build up here for G2.
No more diet biryani खा लेना. Okay
And
bro.
you can see that.
No Rowan, there'll be no extra pressure.
Once again, trying to take these individual fights one by one, and G2 so happy to let them do that. You know, okay, something goes for the unexpected positioning there off the back of the high tide. Fine, that one's okay, but then you keep trying to challenge this angle, and then Mind Freak gets stuck inside of showers, and he knows he's dead.
Yep.
And it's just...
We know we are playing under the VLT tag, but we are also playing for ourselves and our goals. कराची बेकरी जाना. हाँ भाई कराची बेकरी तो जाता ही. कराची बेकरी, कैफे नीलोफर.
And now you gotta figure out what you can do differently here. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more of what we saw early on, just playing for space, not playing for early aggression, early kills, early trades, because on Lotus as well, the first kills went heavily in favor of G2, and that was a real death sentence for Paper Rex.
क्या चल रहा है?
Rocky start in the early timeout call.
NBA देख रहा है कि नहीं?
Opportunity given, of course, to G2 though, to just take away their own observations, what they've seen, what Paper Rex has been trying to do in these opening
मैं तो बोलता हूँ
rounds.
चाइनीज खाना स्टार्ट कर दो सब बोल्ड होता है.
Pound and layer the anti-threading on top of it.
चाइनीज खाता हूँ मैं.
Stinger here for Jing, Showstopper. They're in his back pocket. Let's see if that comes into play here in this round. For now, 3-2 fan out from Paper Rex. A 4-man stack outside of showers here for G2. Feel like they want to maybe just up the tempo. Right here. Push over, try to get those orbs online, because if they hand this over to Jonah Pete, that would be the Seekers ready to go.
They're going to try to push this space, and this isn't going to fool, I don't think, G2 at all.
There's the push. Forsaken able to find one, tucks into the corner, sends down.
इंडो चाइनीज नहीं, चाइनीज की बात कर रहा
More
हूँ.
elusively in the dizzy now. It notes him and takes him down. Trent able to play off that one. Showstopper now through, and they're so ready for it. Trent instantly headshotting him. Jonah P, he does end up falling. This is still significant damage dealt. You look at their HP bars now. Locked within the teleporter room. The spike now getting ready to be planted. And Defy all on his lonesome.
Hello.
Hello.
Recovered Phantom, see if
What's
he can
up?
try to deal any ounce
What's
of
up?
damage. A couple shots there.
यार मेरा कीबोर्ड खराब हो गया.
The bite locked
Damn,
in,
bro.
forcing him even further back within the confines of this prison.
मुझे गिफ्ट कर दो.
Time is ticking. Nothing more really
सही बात है bro.
to do other than to try to take some of these weapons away, force them to buy once again. But G2, they are stagnant. They are statuesque. They are not looking to move a muscle. And on the swing out, he will finally
देख
fall.
डोर खोल नया कीबोर्ड आया होगा.
G2 continuing this upward trajectory.
Sure bro. कौन सा कीबोर्ड भेजा?
From the side of
हाँ?
Paper Rex, but it just takes a
कौन सा
little bit
कीबोर्ड
too long
भेजा?
to get going.
उरु
Jing decides
No
to
bro, not my type.
be through and go for the showstopper. It's already over. He's a little late. They try to use the Trailblazer to set him up, but look, they're just waiting. They know. That Trailblazer came through, and they're like, we know they're coming in. And they're just so aware of all these trap plays, all these aggressive maneuvers that Paper X is trying to make. That's shutting it down so
अन्ना को बोल के 10 वोटिंग ले लो. क्या बात है?
Showstopper out of him. Something now. Picking up a judge, sat over
Wooting.
Luka, but it's a lot of attention.
ये कौन ये कोहली. द स्प्लिट एक ही टीम को सपोर्ट करना अच्छा है. फेवरेट और फेवरेट को ये क्या बात है रोहन.
Building these up so very rapidly. All going up towards finds him, dive into the back, looking for that detain, and it has been found. Gets a spot out onto both Mind Freak, taken down. Forsaken is backpedaling. Reckoning is at the ready, but realistically, do you think that you can even try to make this one happen? Dizzy over the top, blind onto
भाई अल्टो वापस आ गया इनका वो तो खत्म है ये मैच
Seekers the chase, Trailblazer cleared. Crash back online. There's the reckoning now coming through. It's the fish this time, not going to be able to get much done. Push up here, just not aware to buy, take it down. The judge does get some value, something. Cleans up one. Forsaken now noted. The challenge coming through. Trying to be able to find that kill.
खत्म है bro खत्म
On towards short, he gets taken down. One by one.
This map is over.
These rounds get racked up for G2.
And off the rip, PaperX is playing back, expecting these ults. But that gives enough space to get the thrash right out of showers and connect onto Mind Freak. And it's a good attempt by Forsaken to try to use the cove to save him, but it comes up just a half a second too late. Oh man.
Alex Chillara, what are you doing?
For Alex. And then PaperX just gets completely caught up inside a link. Just trying to get through. The Seekers are there. All the info is there for the side of G2.
Look at this read.
Yeah.
They just know. They know when the aggression is going to be coming at them. They know where the aggression is going to be coming from. Forsaken.
PaperX come back. Let's देखते हैं man. I don't think so.
He's got this bucky in hand, but he's just dead to rights. Everything disjointed. Everything falling to pieces as G2 continue to just read them like an open.
थोड़ा Watchparty room में lunch करके आया.
Bye bye bro.
Have fun.
Thank you. Do you play FIFA? थोड़ा बहुत खेलता हूँ. आजकल तो ज़्यादा नहीं खेल रहा. पहले बहुत खेलता था. कहाँ गलती हो रही है भाई? Cashman, welcome to the stream. PaperX not with comeback. Yeah, not with comeback. गलती कहीं नहीं हो रही है. It's just their playstyle doesn't work against these playstyles. G2, 100 Thieves, even Genji to an extent. PaperX will struggle against these teams.
It's going to be a flawless here from G2. It would seem as, yep, Jing unable to trade that one out. Devi will find one, so flawless not obtained, but Devi still taken down.
There's no room. There's no room for these plays because everything is covered in this execute heavy playstyle that the 100 Thieves and G2 are showing on Bind especially. फुटबॉल मैनेजर तो बहुत खेलता हूँ अब्दुल्ला. हाल ही में मैंने नहीं खेला है. खेलूंगा.
But it's been a struggle. I mean, 2-7 Jing, 2-7 Mind Freak, 3-7 Forsaken, 5-7 something, 4-5 Devi. I mean, the gunners here, the shooters for PaperX are just getting smothered with util, not able to really find opportunities to shoot back. And even when they
This is
do,
PaperX's best chance to come back this round.
G2 has, sure, you've got an op for something on the Gecko. And I think G2 here pretty aware that they have to be a little bit more cautious reading the economy of PaperX.
Like even the one round that they won, that was a bonus round for G2, and they won the round with just one guy alive. Oh my god.
It's just everything falling apart right now for PaperX. These little mistakes so impactful. Losing that much health at the beginning of the round forces you to play a little bit more defensive usually.
Dizzy over the top, quick clear, showstopper coming through. Forsaken able to get a catch, does intercept Jonah P. As Showers, Icy wanted to try to clear it, and clear it he has. It's a little bit of damage there onto himself, but it's the kill that he was looking for. Mind Freak going to be taken down. Thrash on the hunt, nothing getting spotted. Jing trying to push up over
Beautiful.
Top trying to disrespect it, trying to find a timing that they are prepared for. They hear
Roma versus BVB, who win? Roma or Real Madrid? Real Madrid versus Bayer Leverkusen. I mean Borussia Dortmund, no? I mean obviously Real Madrid. Roma versus BVB.
The Showers pitch still going to have to be a concern, and now the pit invested just to ensure success. Capital the spike, Forsaken found, leap on with 3 and something.
Hello MB, welcome to the stream guys. Do subscribe. Stream हो जाए आज भाई. करता हूँ फुटबॉल मैनेजर की.
7-1.
Just amazing stuff. You know, G2 gets into these post plants, and they're so tricky. They're so patient. They have that Showers angle. They've got a couple in U-Haul. PaperX tries to clear U-Haul.
Tournament आ रहे में हाँ हाँ. Yes मतलब I know. एक बार के लिए मैं रोमा से बड़ा फिर I understood Real Madrid.
We have have seen this from Alex this year. But man, oh man, they're so snappy. They're just always so ready for these pushes. You know, Jing tries to push through the mosh, they're ready. Try to swing a corner, they're ready. It's incredible how quickly, after such a rough start, that G2 has figured themselves out.
I mean, credit to just
autocorrect. It's okay, man.
Coaching staff at the moment, because the prep work coming into this one is looking gorgeous. The calling from Talon to get them into this position, up by 6 rounds. It is just gorgeous to watch. And reading Paper X in the past for teams, it's been a struggle. It's kind of like trying to read the Odyssey, the Iliad in Latin. Right now, it's looking like, you know, the Hungry Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Very simple, very easy.
Yeah, James and the Giant Peach. You know, like, something a little bit easier for sure.
This is not something that we are used to seeing whatsoever.
And it's just like every time that Paper X tries to make an aggressive move or something, it's accounted for, it's dodged by G2. And they have their util ready to counter it.
ये PRX की इतनी हाइप के बाद ये G2 से हार रही है. मंथन हारना ही था. जब उन्होंने G2 को सिलेक्ट किया तभी हम समझ गए थे कि G हारने वाली है. इसके बाद मैं तुम्हें मेरे पिकम्स दिखाऊंगा. What I just came back 7-1.
IC just drifting back. Jing dead off the rip. The aggression once again. Not finding success, and Forsaken continuing to try to hold steady out here in the open. Clears out on the Trailblazer. Just backing away. He is alone on this site, so rotation has to come through. Devi moving over to try to reinforce that position at B.
Oh, but they get everybody. They get everybody except Mindfreak to go. And they get util out of the side of Paper X. It's so good here from G2. They're playing such a smart, disciplined game right now.
And they're very aware of the space that they've given up. IC just going to go creeping forward and clear that angle there for Trent. Now get ready to turn his sights back over in towards B.
First map में domination देखो. 2 minutes होगा सोचा होगा. Choker Rex.
Coming up, Mosh into the back. Forsaken just setting up the cove. Gets himself up on top of tube. Something's going to start counter-rotating back over to A. It looks like they're anticipating this pressure to pivot, but G2, they're just cutting comms. They're cutting noise.
Yeah, and Mindfreak should be able to relay
this is done.
over, but it's too late.
Paint shell right there at Forsaken's feet. Immense amount of damage.
This is done. This is done. थोड़ा सा game sound बढ़ जाता तो हाँ भाई.
And given the op and play, just gonna have to go for a save unless Mindfreak can pull off a miracle and start opening things up here outside of Hookah. But now he's been spotted. Swing out wide. Jonah P saying, you know what? You like the wide swing? Here's how it feels. Shot gonna whiff and something now noted. Having to go on the run and look at the hunts coming through here. The rallying call from G2. They want this operator out of his hands.
Oh, he's screwed. There's no way.
Gonna take some fancy sniping, but he's not
Done.
even gonna get that single shot
It's
in.
done.
Delivers the headshot.
Obviously, it's
the
done.
Death blow is everything Paper X do. None of it is sticking.
No. Every time they try something a little bit different, there's just so many players. That flash maybe went a little too deep as well from Devi.
30 seconds left.
They're just so clean, so aware right now. Being so patient, getting util out.
They had 4 there.
It's awesome to see.
Yep.
And the heartbreak on Alex.
Always wait for a reaction after a timeout.
How important,
Especially from a team like Paper X.
To potentially finally get a win, not just for themselves, but for Pacific. And G2 was having none of it.
Certainly not. Crash into the back, gonna be dodged out. But an immense amount of space given up here to G2 as the plant gets ready to come in. Forsaken on the corner, does he want to try to swing out and clear it? The answer is gonna be yes, but he cannot. Instead, it's just gonna be Icy taking his head clean off. A minor amount of damage found there, but Leaf boosted up over the top, able to spot out Jing. Strikes him down. Molly coming through. Mindfreak with a nice little one-tap. Will be able to find that elimination, so Leaf goes down.
Yeah, there's still a chance for this round.
On the Jonah.
Number of famous and legendary.
Push up in the smoke. Icy
नहीं होगा, इसमें throw नहीं होगा.
Started, interrupted. The Molly to buy further time. Divine Mindfreak with everything to do. Mindfreak does manage to find 3, but catches a stray, swinging back in towards the site, and now is all on Divine. A little bit of damage found. He cannot stabilize the spray. Cannot find that extra little kill. G2 9-1.
And they're doing to Paper Rex, what Paper Rex did to them on the first half of split right now. Just absolutely rolling. I mean, Icy so good on the point on this site.
Not even. I would disagree with you there because in that, G2 were fighting back. A lot of those rounds were close. We saw how inconsistent the economy was from Paper Rex. This is a complete and utter dismantling. We're not seeing really any fight back from the side of PRX.
No. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, Mindfreak there in that round with the Guardian got 3 kills, but, you know, these plays just aren't working, and they're getting aggressive again. They're going to use the Cove and a bunch of flashes, but they're ready. They're playing anti
finds an opener once again!
मुझे comeback हो सकता है नहीं होगा bro.
I will bear through it. I will shut you down.
They played anti the whole way, Achilleos. As soon as that Cove came out, everybody just backed around the corner and waited. And those blinds caught basically no one on G2. And Icy these last couple rounds has been cold.
Living up to the name. What a breakout year for this guy. Absolutely astounding. And Jing now just trying to see if he can find some value. Picks up 2 kills.
They don't care at this
work
point.
his way forward here towards the site, see if he can fish for a little bit more. Try to take
Garrett
away
should have
some of these
picked
weapons,
FUT.
but it matters
Obviously,
not.
bro.
The damage is already dealt. G2.
FUT even Heretics would have been fine.
There's no real damage that you can
FUT
deal.
or Heretics would have been fine.
And the economy's gone again for Paper Rex. Continuously on these ecos. So he has to save this Vandal. So they can afford a little bit extra coming into this final round of the half. But just look at the way they play it. They just wait it out. And then just great repeaks from Icy. And then he's using his util so well to just smother Mindfreak in that corner. Boombot into the blast pack. Just making it so difficult for their opponents. G2, man. They are so strong on this map. And then they obliterated Heretics, and now they're about to obliterate Paper Rex.
पागल की तरह G2 को लिया मैं बोला ही था.
It's looking like again more aggression to be had as Showstopper over the top. Not going to be able to find the kill, and Trent turns back, finds one. Icy taken down by Forsaken, but then he's traded out. Balin coming away the elimination. Teleporter used to get themselves out away from this orbital strike to safety, but Seekers still chasing, and Leaf doesn't swing the angle. B site now opened up, plant coming through backside. The man advantage once again here for G2. They even have the thrash for this post plant.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Sent to check, scouting around the back of elbow. Nothing going to be spotted there. Trailblazer forward. Does suss out Jonah Pete forward at 2.
Oh, Valen.
Just holding the smoke, ready for it to fall. Something does manage to find the headshot, brings it back into parity, but time is still getting away from them. They have to get themselves onto the site here if they want the second round. Mindfreak with 1. Jonah P trying to stay alive. As that is going to be the cleanup coming in at the way of the orbital. Get themselves in on the
Fnatic की वजह से
time going to be
कि थक चुका हूँ मैं. Nice. अच्छा है.
And that's going to be Paper Rex finding themselves with a second round win. A 10-2 in the half. G2 so far out in front.
Yeah, the guns come alive at the very end here for Paper
Paper X obviously.
It's hard to imagine that that's enough. It's hard to imagine that 2 rounds is going to get them over the line. Even as good as they can be on their attacker side. It's so impressive what G2 is able to accomplish.
Comebacks of this magnitude, just rare sights for us.
Alex को देखो.
Becoming more and more
watching
common
Sports
as this
injuries
map
to health.
continues
Alex
onward.
गया भाई.
Here we
Alex.
are at the half. We'll have the analyst desk break down the action
Emotionless.
for the first half.
Well, here's the thing. We tried to tell you that G2's pretty darn good on bind. And that's exactly what happened. 10-2.
Yeah, the read that they've had on Paper X throughout this one is incredible. Paper X, I think, playing a lot of these rounds where they're trying to like hard anchor on site and fight forward, and these G2 executes with this double initiator composition have really been on point.
Yeah, exactly. And if we take a look at some of those rounds, we were talking about maybe a little bit of this uncoordination on the side of Paper Rex, but as the defense was going on with all the utility that they have under it, everything is so out of place time after time, and that only it's feeding into G2's confidence.
Yeah, and Icy has continued his momentum from the second map of
Almost
this
made
series.
Seth lose his
Man,
mind.
yeah, I mean, he's been set up so well on these executes. These Gecko Sky combos just haven't really been broken consistently by Paper X, which means he's able to run them over on the site. And then
CDG, Heretics,
this
CDG.
really heavy molly comp late round is winning every post.
I love the fact that he's feeling so comfortable and so confident. So many openers in so many rounds, as you're saying, so very well set up. I feel like also Trent is doing
आदित्य कहाँ है भाई? आज तो Jinx नहीं हुआ. कहाँ है आदित्य?
Like the read that they have on them, how they're reacting to every single thing that Paper X is trying. Yes, we're going to the attack now, but honestly, mentally, how can Paper X still be here?
The one round they went for an aggressive play, G2 was ready, tucked from the flash combo, then broke the dizzy, swung back in and dominated them. G2 is playing incredible right now, and their composition is great on defense. Watch the way that they're going to use these mollies to perma-stall out any A execute that Paper X wants to throw at them. If they want to make a comeback happen and stay in the upper bracket, they need to make a massive comeback, and it has to start on this pistol round.
Not a lot of people had G2 absolutely shredding on their bingo cards. Let's see how this plays out. Send it back over to Seth, as well as Paper Thin.
Thank you very much. Let's see if they can find that run back, if they can find some of that bite that we were seeing from them on that first map. Now, it's not looking likely.
Exactly. It feels like they're just not quite in sync yet on this map, or on the, even on Lotus, it didn't look quite as coordinated as we're used to seeing from them. Jing able to take U-Haul control. He's got a shorty.
Dizzy Blind coming through, but Icy ready. Right click to shut it down. The shorty, no value whatsoever. Plant gonna be found.
Okay.
Limited util now. Wingman, flash.
They are keeping CT
Trying to
control.
hold these lines. Forsaken, looking forward, plays anti-flash to Dizzy coming through, tries to push up into the
Oh,
smoke.
beautiful.
Coming away with another. But now a 2v3, the man advantage. Equalized now. So Wingman pushes forward, gets in to start that defuse. And the clicks coming in from Icy just look absolutely gorgeous. The lob in on the paint shells to hold Defy at bay to find the elimination. It's a 4-piece from him.
अब कौन पकड़ा जाए? भाई, the G2 Classic is clean as fuck. Yup.
Out of his mind. 18-7 right now, just taking rounds over. This is the duelist that G2 has been talking about, that they have been preparing us for, and now we are seeing him come alive. He is reading these plays so well. So much good util. I mean, previously with the boombot into the blast packs, and then this round with these paint shells and the blast packs to try to buy a little bit extra space. I mean, he's so
Never
good
mind.
right now.
कोई बात नहीं सार्थक.
And a well-earned Vandal paint shells for the check side of Lamps. Go over the top. Oh, Genius is landing on his head. Something does collect that kill, trading it back here as both raises get taken down, but spray across something. Nearly eliminated is now the teleporter having to be taken. Leaf going to be fast to flip across to the opposite side of the map, though, to look to try to intercept. Got the wall raised, and look at the spray. Mind Freak down to 3. A 4v4, but HP in tatters. And Mind Freak, the first line of defense here in Hookah. Plant in, flash to the back. Mind Freak still able to come away with 1. Valen, quick to reply. Leaf, lurking forward, on the hunt, on the prowl, staying quiet. Now opens up, tries to find the shot. Forsaken able to come away with 1. Then he gets a second. Leaf now dead, and Forsaken
Finally.
the classic. 2 players left alive. The force bite from Paper X.
Can't watch this. I will come back later. Can't watch this.
Probably goes G2's way.
Are you watching the EDG Heretics game? Maybe. I don't know. कितने बज रहे हैं?
Probably swings their way.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, I mean.
4, maybe.
The cove
I'll have to
landed on him
see.
too. That's supposed to land on top of the truck, and instead it landed just behind it because it bounced off of Icy. And that caused some confusion and chaos, but, well, they got the win.
Messy, but a readjustment there.
It's good mid-rounding.
One step of many. You can see here, even with the full purchase, everything being invested, weaponry still going to be a little bit weak on the opposite side here. G2, 2 Sheriffs, otherwise Classics. For now, Jonathan just clearing out the boom bot, sending out a flash. Nothing confirmed. Orb take here for Jing to try to get the showstopper online. Quick bounce on the paint shells. Check close. He's going to enter all the way around in towards elbow. Just hold Jonathan at bay. Plant now going to be coming through. But look at the lurk, the long rotate here from all the rest of G2. There's no one in Hookah.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
They get tagged up. They keep swinging, and eventually they are going to be rewarded with that elimination. Wall
Okay,
comes up.
this round is also done.
Peek out over towards that defender spawn. Having seen nothing, it looks like G2 widely going to look to just sit back, go down to the spike.
Yep, try and do any damage they can on the way out.
Something is going to give them an opportunity for it. Next, the right side, the creep forward, but it's a 50-50 setup here for him to try to clear out. Spots the first one. Silent, though, is Leaf. Finds that kill, gets a dink on the Jing. Puts him down to 28, and now he's got to reroute for his own exit. Paint shell sent. It looks like he's just going to die no matter what. As the rotation's coming through from the opposite side. Icy now contained here into the corner, getting whittled away at, getting taken down.
Nice.
Divine will collect it. 3 players left alive. Paper X.
I mean, PRX do collect the orbs and the kills.
Sure, they get the win,
G2,
but it's against
yeah.
Nico, and it still looked
They won't care
a
much.
little bit labored from the side of Paper Rex.
Both of them
G2
have the
really
records.
making them work for every kill, for every exit, for every moment. Trying to just shut them out. Take the lights out here for Paper Rex, and yet now you've got the op, you've got the Thrash for something. Trent also has his Thrash. Economy a little bit wonky for a few members, though, of Paper Rex, as they have a Bulldog and a Spectre to make sure that they can afford this operator for something.
Yeah,
He's just gonna
back
try to
off.
maintain long control, but
It won't work on
already
bind though.
very wise to it. It feels like RG2
playing back, not wanting to give him the opportunity. They know that he's very much one to pick this up. Trailblazer to go ahead and try to scout out. He's going to try to stay tucked away, but does get spotted. And the op now confirmed. Push forward the Leaf. Getting suspicious after not having heard anything. Inches forward, ends up falling. Thrash now starting to work its way up through Garden, but will get cleared out by Jonah P. They're not liking what they're not seeing over at Hookah. Everybody just cutting over here towards Long. We're going to enter in through Garden. Trent waiting, his own ult online. Showstopper goes in towards the back. Jing able to find one, but then it's going to be cut down as Trent. Comes up with 2 kills. Divine finally able to displace him as Flash for Flash coming through. But Jonah P, he's outdone Divine. Finds the elimination, then gets detained. Quick cleanup kills coming through.
Oh,
Players left standing. The op recovered.
beautiful from Mindfree. Saved the round.
a little more coordinated. They're starting to win some of those early battles.
If he didn't kill Valiant, Valiant would have cleaned both of them.
So often against G2 in these last 2 maps. That could be what they need. It could be the tide swinging a little bit, but we'll see. It's, again, a road very, very far before it feels like there's much hope for the side of Paper Rex. And okay, now they're starting to get the coordination, starting to get that speed underneath them that we're used to seeing when they can really thrive in those high-speed, high-intensity moments. Now they're going to make a different change. They haven't really made a push towards showers just yet, so we're going to see if they can catch G2 kind of being a little too aggressive with the free space they had been given previously.
Not wanting to tap on the orb. It's going to be a slow creep up. Icy holding the line.
Hello,
Finds
Catherine.
the headshot. Something going to be taken out and swinging from Valen. He does it again with a singer.
Down A.
2 kills scooped up now. The man advantage here for G2. Long rotate. Going to be necessary there from Jonah P, making his way all the way across from B. Out at Fountain as Mind Freak catching a quick little glimpse there of Trent. Swings out a little bit more, but tag not going to be found.
Blocking fire. Got both ults here for Forsaken and Mind Freak, so a lot of delay, but Forsaken, dangerous.
Lobbed in, Jonah on that jiggle. Forsaken now noting it, but still wary about lamps. Orbital strike. Going to be sent. Only getting caught by that.
Look at the patience.
No one far enough forward. Flash now sent. Forsaken looking to try to challenge, looking to try to find that kill, but there is the ult going across. There is the cleanup. Mind Freak dead. Off the detain. And Forsaken now, the last one standing. The spike unplanted. A rotate over, he'll grab it up, but shot still being spammed across. A tap, a check towards short, but it's a rotate over into the shower. Jonah now with a phantom in hand. Teleporter gonna be taken, does he have the time for it? It's gonna be so damn close.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Reckoning sent, but he's gotta get the spike planted. I think he might have just been a second too late. Just a hair off as the push coming through, and there is a thrifty. Trent delivering it. As G2 get themselves up to match point.
It's another mental mistake for Paper Rex that hurts so much. I mean, at least get the plant down. I mean, yes, it's looking really good for the side of G2, and this stinger for Valen might as well be a rifle with how good he is with that gun. Just shutting him down in the detain, setting Leaf up, and just a little bit too long. And all Alex can do at this point is shake his head as they are one round away from going down to the lower bracket.
The momentum was starting to build, but just like that, a MasterCard thrifty to take it away, to get G2 up to map point, match point. Now Trent takes Jing's head off once again. The dive forward here onto the side, something trying to lead the charge, snapping with a headshot, manages a find, and has placed the enemy. Jonah, good for one. Showstopper in, Icy not getting that kill, but draws down with the Vandal.
It's done, bro.
Freaking now, it is Devi. The Sultan, the uncle, the last one standing. A 1v3 clutch necessary. And right now, this is all G2. Has been since Lotus.
So much to do, he has no util. It's just gonna have to be gunplay. Meanwhile, there's boombots, there's mollies for the side of G2. It has to be one of the clutches of his life for Devi.
There's just so many angles to work through. So many places that he has to note. All coming back up. He's in front of it. 30 seconds now remaining. The corner check in from Leaf spots him. Balin immediately hightailing it back over. Look at the join in with the rest of his squad. Devi waiting on the angle. Now just has to go for the plan. Paint shell, the molly, lobbed at him. He's down to 45. Everything in the kitchen sink sent at this man to make his task impossible. The shots are found. Leaf gets the finisher, and G2 get their win. 13-5.
Oh.
They keep themselves in the upper bracket. They say to PaperX, "You asked for this. You picked us."
I love this from G2.
Now I'll show you guys my
After a rough first map, able to bounce back and look so convincing
pick
the
him.
rest of the way through, especially on
This
Vine,
is my pick and say.
completely delivering a knockout blow to PaperX, who could never recover, never find their footing. And this G2 team
Bind में undefeated है ना?
says it's not
G2
just 100
नहीं 100 Thieves से हारे हैं.
from Americas. We're also a force to be reckoned with.
आज no jinx भैया कहाँ है आदित्य?
In total for PaperX on that map
Even
of
worse than
Bind.
Lotus.
Absolute devastation. Icy had 7. Trent had 6.
Yeah, they were frying. They're absolutely frying.
Unbelievable performance.
This is my
G2, a well-earned victory and a well-earned place in the upper
picks.
bracket.
ये तो मैंने choose नहीं किया था, भूल गया था मैं. This is my picks.
Everybody on this roster.
G2, EG, 100 Thieves. Obviously इधर Fnatic था.
Yeah, I mean their reads.
But it's okay.
on how
Fnatic
PaperX
इधर के
wanted to
FUT
play,
will
when
lose to
they'd be
Fnatic.
aggressive, when they could avoid util, when they could counter with util of their own. All of these things were so good. Once they got past split, they felt so in control. The awareness, the comms are so good. I mean, there's so many amazing plays from G2 throughout this bind that are just leaving PaperX stunned. No answers really ever found.
इधर Fnatic Genji ही होगा.
Too clean.
That is for sure. इधर G2 100 Thieves ही होगा. That is for sure.
Not the best showing
G2
from
100 Thieves,
PaperX,
Fnatic
but
Genji.
is all credit
This
to
is the
G2.
top
I
4.
love the way they played.
The prep work here was just gorgeous to witness. The individual
guaranteed the
micro
top
plays from all the players. Just
Two any
everybody
teams
having a
in top
solid
4,
read, Everybody
imagine.
being on top of their mechanics. A soft start in the series, but my God, what a roaring finish from them. As this could just be the same clip over and over again.
It basically is. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing they can do.
Well, despair for PaperX, but elation for G2, for the America's faithful. Let's go ahead and send it down to the stage now, though, for the Verizon post-match interview.
Obviously, I would have chosen FPX.
Hello，大家
I
好，
would have
欢迎来到
chosen
赛后采访，我是维
Leviathan,
让
I
我
would
们
have
再次恭
chosen
喜 G2
G2,
赢下了本场比
and I
赛
would
的
have
胜
maybe
利。
chosen
我们也请到了
Genji.
Jonathan 选手来接受我们的采访。Welcome to the post-match
Yeah.
interview, and now I'm joined by Jonathan from
Maybe I would have
G2
chosen
with us.
T1.
Would you like to say hi to our audience first?
Hello guys, thank you for cheering for us. It was a great game.
नहीं,
and
कुछ
we're
reward नहीं है.
glad we could deliver for you guys.
他说：“大家好，感谢大家今天为我们加油，我们都听到了。今天这场比赛是一场非常开心的比赛。那接下来也想问问 Jonathan 选手，因为其实，在面对 PaperX 这样一支大家都非常熟知的打法风格也非常激进的这样一支队伍，我们很想知道他们的准备工作到底是什么样的，才能在今天达到一个这么好的效果。So first of all, congratulations on this win. And what kind of preparations do you make before going up against such an aggressive team like PaperX?
The preparation,
was more or less anti-strats and more just preparing ourselves to, you know, fight people 130 into the round every round. So yeah, we just had to make a few setups to adjust to their playstyle, and it worked out except for the first map. The first map was just a warm-up game, so we appreciate them warming us up for the next two.
他说，其实对于他们来说，准备工作反而会稍微显得简单一点。对于他们来说，可能更多的就是专注于自己的比赛，准备自身的东西会更多一点。同时，可能对于打法风格也好，他们提前的设定也好，这些东西都会相应的减少。因为在面对这样一支可能打法风格相对激进的队伍的时候，可能这些的设定也会相对减少。那对于今天的第一张地图来说，他觉得对方确实打得很好。对于他们来说，他提出了一个极高的赞扬。但是可能对于他们来说，也更像是一个热手，在热手过后也会有个很好的效果。那接下来第二个问题，因为其实对于 G2 来说，在这个赛段，可能我们都会觉得他们来到上海大师赛很像一个童话故事，因为在最开始第一赛段的时候，他们的表现并没有那么的出色。但是今天他们击败了一支非常厉害的队伍，同时来到上海大师赛，我们很想知道他们都做出了哪些转变才。
The biggest challenge we've faced is execution on the stage.
Some of us is like nervous.
Struggled to play like how we did in scrims.
Composure.
Pressure.
Mindset. More stress. I think all the regions have kind of their own little flair, own kind of play style. These international events are the times where the most crossover can happen.
Just if like we can close the game on Zeta game and Talon game, we'll be happy now. Probably already in Shanghai.
But we're going to use that as motivation to keep pushing. And obviously, because it's in Shanghai, we'll be able to play all the teams that come across in scrims. You might play like a Brazilian team in a scrim and you see something you've never seen and you're going, oh my god, yeah, let's steal that.
We're just doing what we can to prepare for the second split.
Significant change for us, especially coming to split 2, is changing the IGL.
If we ever go back B main, let's use it like as a burst play. Throw a jet smoke here and I just flash his exit, okay? And we get on top of his face, guys.
Russ was the main caller and Ben was kind of helping out with kind of secondary calls and kind of pitching in his ideas.
For VS Nest, boys. Oh, you have knife and recon in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna recon right side.
Knife your CT.
Ben, his comms are so beautiful, man.
When Ben was talking more, we were winning more. Giving him the responsibility to do that and the freedom to do so would mean that he would speak more by default.
I'll be like the main IGL.
I don't think it takes Russ out of the game in any way.
Russ has been fragging really hard all the way through, and I think it's no secret that if you're thinking less about the broader picture of the game, you're able to focus more on your own individuals, on your own crosshair, while also being able to contribute to the calls. That swap will make both players stronger and thus make the team stronger.
The main goal is obviously to qualify for champs.
We all moved across the world to come live in Korea to chase this idea of being in champions. We want to make it a champs, we want to win champs. Like, that's why we do it. There's no higher achievement for our job.
If we qualify for champs, the year is a huge success, regardless of anything else that's happened throughout the year. And obviously, if we don't do well enough to make it to playoffs, then the year will feel like a failure.
To make champions, you got to make playoffs. To make playoffs, you got to win games.
A lot less matches to be played like in Split 2 compared to Split 1. So I think it makes every game feel even more important.
Oh, hello, Soham.
Hugely important.
Crazy important. Every game brings pressure, and these games are no different. So Team Secret were our last game of the season last year. They knocked us out of playoff contention. They have players like Jesse Vash, who's been in esports a very long time. They've stayed together, they're very experienced together.
Their major thing that I think makes them a scary opponent is their ability to anti-strat really well.
I played against them. That's probably when I was in my previous team. They tend to have like a slower play style, and I always like found slower teams to be a bit more annoying to play against, just because of like how slow they are. Because of like how slow they are.
They managed to upset Paper Rex. Like, a lot of that comes from their kind of wealth of experience and ability to execute on the stage. So I think that's a huge strength that they have that some other teams are missing.
Sometimes a nervous people can say he's not nervous. That's why he's nervous.
You know, there's lots of stages to it, right? Anyone can perform in a ranked game.
What do you think are some differences versus Benkai?
Okay, these are real opponents, people take it seriously. That's
Benkai as an IGL will be more
take that to the extreme, and you put lights on them, you put them on stage.
Streamlined, and I think Russ being the secondary caller makes more sense.
They're representing their country, like The level of stress they're under is a lot. So we've been really focusing on how we get them to kind of forget about all that, let that melt away, and then just focus on the Valorant, and we'll play in the best Valorant that we absolutely can on that stage every time.
We'll be playing them as the first game with a big break beforehand, so they won't have a lot of a read on us. It will be very different this time around.
I think I want to beat them this time and punch our ticket to the playoffs.
Pretty sure I'll still be as annoyed when we play against them again.
Jeshifash, I'm gonna prove the world that you are old.
So which team are you not looking forward to play?
Bleed. Boring.
I think there's no doubt Bleed have always sought after the most in-demand players. You have to be careful because you don't know who's going to show up. I don't know what 5 players are going to have to play against us.
I think they have some strong individual players that can win them games, but it's a team that's having their own difficulties and their own troubles.
It doesn't really seem like they're very cohesive as a team. If you aim really well and your teammates don't know what you are doing, then it kind of causes that disconnect.
The way to beat them is all about teamwork and being a better team, not better individually.
We've been focusing more on like the way we play as a team and like finding our own identity.
We were able to beat them one time. We want to prove it's not a fluke.
We are much more superior than Bleed.
T1, they've just made it to the Masters Shanghai, which is fantastic for them. But if they could go to Shanghai with that record, there's no reason we couldn't have gone to Shanghai with that record.
People keep saying like they're one of the big 4, but I don't think they are that good.
I wouldn't say that we are preparing anything specific for each individual team. I'm also like focused on how we are playing instead.
You're looking at any stratting and all this kind of stuff as well, but that's like the icing on the cake. That's a nice like flavor, but you can't just eat the tub of icing. You got to have a cake there as well. That cake comes from your own individual gameplay, your own like structures and fundamentals. We want our own game to be well fleshed out and solid so that we're able to make small adjustments to face each of these teams. In my mind, our biggest focus is baking that cake, having it be delicious and wonderful.
We're just kind of hoping that we refine it to the point where that playstyle will work against all 4 teams that we're going to
I don't
face.
think so.
I'm gonna shut Execute down. Indo better.
You knocked us out of playoffs on round difference. It's the finest margin you can have, so I want to prove that round difference that got you to playoffs, that got you to Shanghai is meaningless when we go head to head.
I hope praying to Faker doesn't work out for you anymore.
The most interesting game is the Gen G game for me. Just on an individual level, they're tough to beat. All of their players are capable of just pulling out rounds from where they seem lost to pulling them back and winning them.
What are you supposed to do against that? That's unfair!
They are like very aggressive and they make a play like a lot individually.
I would say they are very well drilled. It feels like they're almost prepared or like always ready for like any kind of scenario.
Just shoot heads, bro. No matter what your plan is, that's not gonna work.
Texture, I love you, love working with you, but this time you gotta go down, man.
Mindset is a big one. We need to modify our approach from feeling like we're an underdog team that has to scrap and fight for wins against bigger teams,
Spin is
to
like
feeling like we're capable. And one of the big
Spin is like Dharmesh in ABCD. To be honest, पूरा जो जिस तरीके से दिखा रहा है spin को.
fish in the pond.
Right now, we're all feeling like a bit of pressure on like winning, but I think I'll try to steer away from that a bit because I'm taking on like a bigger responsibility.
It's definitely very hard to deal with, knowing that a lot of fans are sending DMs to your boss, telling them to fire you.
Oh my god. Bro.
Things like that. It takes a toll.
It's something that I just got used to after a while, and I just learned to laugh at. Like I'd get like death threats all the time, which I thought was pretty funny.
Myself and for all of the players and for Morgan, big time as well. I want us all to feel like we're proud of the effort that we put in. And then when they went into the matches, they played the matches with the right mindset, good communication, and played at the level that they're capable of playing.
We just need to fight against ourselves. I think we can actually like win the whole thing.
You know, we're all that we've got, but we're all that we need. We don't need anything else to be able to really go all the way.
I do see like the kind of messages that you leave on our tweets, posts, whatnot, like YouTube videos. It still warms my heart that there's people that genuinely want our success. For the others, chapo ja ben chot.
Honestly, loved Venkai's part in the interview. Loved Big Time's part in the interview. Spin also, what he was saying makes sense. It's just that again, it's sort of comes across as a victim mentality. Like you're worried about your job. Everybody should be worried about their jobs, right? At the end of the day, I mean, it's no secret that your team is not performing well. Obviously, your job will be under pressure, and the good the good part of being in an org with such passionate fans, it also comes with the bad part of it as well, where people will criticize you heavily and also be more passionate with their criticism as much as they are passionate with their love towards you guys. I think they've shown a lot. I think the entire region has also shown a lot of love towards everyone in GE. Yeah, there are some bad apples who continuously just hate, but apart from that, if you see, I think genuinely um, there are a lot of people who wish for GE to do well. So to say that, the people are messaging my boss saying to fire you, I mean, it's natural, right? Like Benkai said, you tend to learn to laugh, with death threats and stuff, and like it's useless, it's pointless to think about all of that. I didn't agree with that part. बंग्स भाई के जिंक्स की वजह से हार गई हेलो प्रतीक it's useless, absolutely useless, benign to think about all of this, like, to be very honest. I hope Spin is doing well mentally. He's in a good space because the statement that he put out tells me that he still is keeping all these comments very close to his chest, and that he's feeling the emotions of those comments. So I hope that isn't the case anymore. I hope he is better. I loved Big Time's entire thing as well. Big Time looks a lot more chill. Bengai calling change something. I think it will just change the fact that we should be better in far in our executions and in our reactions as well, because Benkai, see, you have to understand the nature of the player as well, as much as you understand the nature of the IGL. He's been IGLing at the highest stage, so he has experience and everything, but you have to understand the kind of player he is, because an IGL always brings his kind of play style or his kind of strengths into his calling as well. Benkai's strengths is what? Reading the game very well, timing, catching timing and stuff. So you'll find a lot more of those happening in a better way, or going G's way much more compared to before. I think that you can expect. The con is obviously that Benkai will be playing Sentinel, so he will rely a lot on the communication from his teammates to understand what is going on in their areas, to call better, to understand the game better, because as a Sentinel, obviously he'll have to focus on his own area a lot of the times. He can't just be focusing on what is happening, like he can't be focusing on the map the entire time. So his calling will rely a lot on communication from his teammates, which is where it might be problematic, because from the little communication stuff that I've seen, I think Benkai's communication is the most precise one, I would say. I won't say he's the most communicative guy, but he has the most precise communication of all. So to make him the IGL is a good play. More experience. I've always said that Benkai should have been the IGL, and agree with Big Time as well that he's Russ is fragging well, so no point keeping him there. Let's free him up. If he's able to frag at this level in such a scenario, it'll add extra value. But apart from that, man, like, honestly feel like the calling change is good, but it will come with the added pressure of communication, because Benkai will feel lost if his teammates don't communicate properly, or the communication is delayed. Even having hate is good at some point, because you're not ignored. Yeah, I mean, do you think any VCT team taking a 6 player who's not a streamer makes it difficult for the player and doesn't make sense? To be honest, Abhilash, it's okay if you want to groom the player, right? But if you're just taking 6 just for the sake of it, it's useless, absolutely useless. Then you'd rather take a 6th player who's a content creator or a streamer, or at least a popular figure. Maybe a player, but a popular figure, you know? Hi Adrit, Sultan, new player of warranty? Yeah, I saw. So there's that. So all in all, I do believe that Sultan will be agile now. Should be. Maybe Para will IGL. Maybe Para will IGL. I don't know. Maybe Skills will IGL. Anyways, guys, it's been me. Thank you for tuning in. Please do subscribe. Look at the videos that are being uploaded. Look at the shorts. And I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Second match prediction 2-0 EDG. I think so. My next stream will definitely be from the bootcamp itself. When, I don't know, because like we are very close to the tournament starting. Maybe I might be able to stream on the 2nd, on Sunday evening or night. But again, let's see. Our prediction on top. Thank you. I saw how Louding was very depressed to not get to play. Same will happen with you. Take care of your health, also. Thank you, Loliet. Bye bye, brother. Bye bye, guys. I'm doing better, Loliet. Like my fitness wise and everything, I think I'm improving compared to before. But see you guys. I'll see you from the bootcamp mostly after this. Maybe tomorrow, but no, I don't know. Not tomorrow. Yeah, so mostly maybe the best chance is 2nd. If I don't stream on 2nd, it will mostly be maybe 3rd afternoon, or then not at all. Then maybe you'll see me stream after 11th. Thank you, Loliet. You guys, please like the stream. Please subscribe if you're new. Share the channel amongst your friends and anyone who would love to join us whenever we have a fun time here, right? See you. Have a good day, and guys, keep yourself hydrated, okay? In this heat, keep yourself hydrated.